bit commands are. Okay.
Both
So
for first
Oathkeeper,
time.
we started, yeah.
What?
All right.
Wait,
Oathkeeper.
I think we're actually live now. Fairy, do you see? Can someone like double check me on this? Joe, go just like check out our YouTube, see if we're live.
I'll take a look.
Let me check.
Yeah, we are live.
Sick.
Great.
All right. 7.5.
That seems fair to me.
For Oath? That's funny.
Yeah, for Oath.
Because if y'all remember, last year Oathkeeper went for what? 24K most expensive buy? Something like that.
Bro, he was not, like, respectfully, he's not 24K.
No, I mean, we've had a couple very interesting high pricing buys. So, I mean, what?
Listen, I've already litigated that. I don't need to go back over it.
Gold cap for 13.5. That's pretty cool. He seems to be looking to get his
That's
run
not
back after
really a
his.
steal. It's not really a steal what Fien is saying, because I think, like,
No.
I mean, Goldcat's good and all, but you know, it's you have to deal with like the sarcastic attitude the whole time, and him saying hedge and oketch basically, and that's as his only two responses. So you know, there's a bit of you know, mental brain power lost when dealing with him.
Yeah, who is Empo Storms? Oh, it's BT Boy and Canard. Oh my god. Oh no. Those are two characters that I feel like would not vibe well with Goldcat. Respectfully to them, but that's Goldcat. There's, hey, look, it's one of our co-casters.
Okay. Great.
Number 3 overall. 15K, 16. Are we going to see 20? I would not be surprised to see this go to 20. Okay. Okay, sure. Sure, Fiend.
Yeah. Ooh.
Aharon. It seems you've made a very big impression on your RUPL player for him to be going so hard in the paint for you right now.
Half my team is French.
That is true. You have what? Daharon, you have Mind Knight, you have...
Lab, and we have Dunox.
Oh, so true. The French army.
Yeah.
The Parisians got to Feli. He was drafting while in Paris. They had him at gunpoint, made him... forced him to draft all the French.
Well, no, I think we wanted like cheap 3Ks and basically I think they were good value, and they've all been like, so Daharan and who is this? Daharan and Mind Knight were doing good in seasonals, and I've known Mind Knight from like before when he was maining Gen 8 UU.
Word.
So I think, yeah, it was worth it. All right, now since we mentioned Dunox, he's also...
Yeah, I was gonna say, speaking of that French player, back-to-back pranksters picks. Master Chief for 26K, big money. Then and
so he put black and white ADV.
He signed up for ADV. That's kind of interesting.
I think he'll be put in black and white though.
Rep. Yeah, I'm not familiar with Dunox's game really outside of Sword Shield, like in any tier really. Is he into black white like that? Has he been like contributing to?
Well, Dunox just
white
I think it's RUGL, right? So when he played SM, he actually like tried to learn the tier quite a bit last RUGL.
Okay.
He tries whatever he like wants to play, and if you put it in, he tries to learn it. I think in RUPL right now, he hasn't prepped as much as he normally does, but I think honestly, Floss and Felly are carrying in the team department there, and I think he's been just playing his games well. So
interesting.
I'll be interested to see what he does in RUPL.
Yeah, and the Zatu's picked him up, so that's the Chinese team. That's
yeah, I think
big time.
I think 12K is good. Yeah, 12K is good value for him for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the Lyra? Ayo. What does the Lyra plan?
This is it, because, I mean, historically, Jonas has had, you know, kind of hit and miss seasons with Team Torch. Well, actually, you were co-manager with them last year for RUGL, so you can kind of speak a little bit to what it was like being co-managers with them. But then before we get into that, I just want to mention Sneaky is a returning manager for RUGL, and she made finals last year. So, of course, a little bit of a.
Wait, why is there a team called? Sorry. Just a second. Why is there a team called just Mens? Dude, what is this? Mens? Does it stand for something? Because it's all caps.
I mean, I think it's just an esports team.
Okay, that's crazy. Mens.
Oh, Astro is up to bid. Didn't even notice that. Another French. So the French are all getting picked up early. That's crazy.
I mean, you buy Astro for the memes, not for the playing.
This is kind of overpay already.
Nah, I mean, Astro will carry the team. Like, in terms of chat presence, it's good enough for me.
Now, Astro was a big carry in RU blind draft because we did pick him up, and he contributed a lot to just building culture within the team.
Okay, yeah, I've never been on a team with him.
We also threw him in some random tiers for a few weeks, and I don't think he actually won, but it is what it is. It happens.
That's so harsh to say on stream. I don't think he won, but yeah, okay.
Well, I'm not gonna lie and say he went like 3-0 for us. No, I'm pretty sure he lost every time we put him in, but he was a big, contributor to the chat and prep, and we won the tour. So, shout outs, my boy Astro. Next up, we have Excel.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Signed up for SM. Love to see that.
Alright, 12K. Nice. Perfect.
Excel's had a pretty solid season, I think, in RUPL like proper. So nice to see him branching out, signing up for RUGL.
What's his record? I feel like his record's 3-2 in RUPL.
I'm pretty sure he's positive. Well, I don't know if he played this week, but I'm like, did he play this week? I actually don't know.
Him bringing Sun was a bit of a throw versus Finchinator. Like, that was like, especially with that Sun, right? Other than, what was it? I think, was Zard specs? Yeah, Zard was specs. So it was like, only Victory Bell outran Scarf Durant, which was a little bit of a throw, but yeah, I don't know.
To be fair, Scarf Durant outruns most things in the tier. Oh, the strap. Oh, also, I'm being told that there are some issues with the player pool for RUGL. Frank, is there anything you can tell me about that? Has anyone reached out to you about that?
No. What is the issue?
People just like not showing up on the list.
Yo, have you bought the strap? No surprise. I think when she made her shout out post, when she's like, shout out the girls, the French, and the strap. That like.
Yep. Oh, it was Big Chungus IRL. Big
Chungus
Chungus IRL is apparently not showing up in player list.
Wait, okay.
He's in the player list.
At
all. Big Chungus IRL, yeah, he's there.
Big Chungus.
Is he in the Natex pool?
What a name! What a name! Big Chungus. Oh my god.
Oh, LBN currently, I think one of the second best record in the pool for SV. I think he's 3-1. Pretty sure that's yeah.
I'm just looking at the pool. Who is Ryan? Like, is there a username named Ryan? Like, that's not Sensei.
There is a username. Yeah, there is a username Brian. Just not right.
That's a cool username to have, though. Honestly.
He must be ancient then.
Why is he in
By the way,
that's like.
Did y'all
that's
see?
Crazy
Well,
seeing. Like, yeah.
Did y'all see that? Well, Master Chief, I assume you already know this, but like Ryan, like Finnick O'Dare rechanged his name, so he's back to Sensei.
Yeah,
Axu
back to
now.
Sensei Axu. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that, chat? W name change, or I guess old reversion?
Good name change.
No, so you know why some people name change like that? Like, they name change to get the alt on PS, and then they name change back. Like, so there's a thing. Gondra changed to this alt Ayaka for like a few months on Smogon and then went back to Contra. I think there was never any intention to stay with the name. It's more like I think if you want the name on PS and it's like untaken, if you get the name on Smogon and you have enough like I think badges or something, you can get the name on PS if you really want it, and then you can go back to your original name, which is more iconic for the person.
I mean that's true,
So,
but I don't think Sensei actually got the he got the name, but not the correct name. So on PS that is
not the correct name.
No, his name is with one N on PS. So I don't
Ming
think that's
Na.
it.
oh, okay.
That's kind of weird.
I didn't even realize that. Fair enough.
I'll be in for 20, by the way. Went to the Gengars. It's the
Ming,
Tetris Ryu Snow team. That's interesting.
Ming, another co-host, going for 15.5. That's fairly
cheap.
Look
at that. I've had a terrible RUPL thus far, though. Y'all should not spend so much money on me.
What are you trying to play here, Ming?
I put SM, Oras, Natdex. I would actually kind of be interested to see Natdex. I mean, that was a tier that had a lot of contention around it. Just kind of even being included in this tournament in the first place. And I think it'd be interesting to maybe throw my hat in that ring. Obviously, SM and Oras. I've had a lot of fun just playing Oras in random tests. So, like, that's kind of why I put that there. And SM is SM. That's, like, the most... A lot of people agree that's, like, the most fun SM tier. There is, however, a pretty vocal minority of people who would disagree about that, which is kind of funny. But yeah, Natdex. Would be cool to see it. Also, Fiend has bought me. He has 5 players already. Holy
what is everyone else doing? Fiend is picking up everyone.
That's cool. Yeah.
Oh, we're on the same team, Master Chief. Look at that. Teammates.
I'm to finish 8th again.
Damn, I guess we already know which team is ending last.
Yeah.
Don't even joke about that. Don't even because the last time we teamed together, that is literally what happened. We just never won a week and then ended at 8th place.
Wow.
Wait, did we tie a week? I feel like we actually no, yeah. Did we get any points?
Okay, yeah. We tied week 1, then lost like 6 weeks in a row, and then we quote unquote won week 7.
Yo, let's go. Wait, actually, was that the week when there was like 5 dead games, right? We won like 2-1.
Yeah,
and then
we won
like
the week 2-1. 3 games happened.
Yo, that's fire. I think that was versus the other team, the only other team that was out. No.
Yeah, it was. So no one cared. OT Nunez is up. That's the hustler's brother, Brazilian goat.
Dude, the thing is, I feel like in our team we lost like every week, like 3-5, no, or something like that. Like
we also got hacked
like
out the butt. I remember being very salty many weeks.
Yeah. That is true. I was, yeah.
Which tour was this? I don't remember
Last
this.
RUPL.
Last RUPL.
Ah, oh yeah, I see.
You know, actually, I remember this too because it's kind of funny.
I've been kicked out of the Zatu server. Explain. What do you want him to explain, bro? You're not on his team. This is like the most
manager. Wait, excuse me? That's crazy.
That's like the most Lyra question ever.
20k for T Nunez. Look at that. Big money spenders. Wow.
Fiend is playing golf with this money.
MC, do you remember Rob Jr.'s record with us last RUPL? Remember what happened?
Rob Jr. was what, 0-3, right?
Yeah, he was like 0-3, 0-4, and then got benched. And then the same thing happened this year, bro. This tour is cursed for that guy. Oh, Flam Poke, let's go.
Yeah, we got Nunes as well. Bro, we have no money left, do we? Yeah, I'm kind of having.
We have 38k. That is, yep.
That's crazy.
It's fine.
I mean, though.
I think it's. I think to be fair, this is like to me at least. Whenever I draft, these are like this is the optimal strategy.
Really, 11k. That guy's like 3-1 in RUPL right now. That's crazy.
He's not playing SV though, so I think he's mostly just a support for SV at this point.
I mean, just having a guy who's willing to spam the chat with like just lines, like just contribute lines to the court, right? Another like kind of personality builder, and he will still contribute.
Wait, sorry, did we miss Flampo going only for 11k?
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, we were just talking about that.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's such an underpay. Like, even I know, that I don't agree with. He should have been at least 15 or 16.
So he went to the Mace and Evie team, which is cool. That makes sense. I mean, obviously Mace's, soul is on his RUPL team, and also, what's it called? They've teamed together in the past for RUGL last year. This was their core when they won the tour, so makes sense.
20k hacker is a bit insane. I'm not gonna lie.
No, this is very insane. I don't understand what. Like, I love Hacker, but he has not done anything to kind of warrant this price tag, as far as I'm aware of, at least.
Was he also like, he went like really, really, really negative in SM in RUBD?
Something like that. I actually don't remember what his record was in RUBD. I can go check that.
I remember because he asked me for a team for Tingler for tiebreak or something like that. Or was that RU World Cup?
Yeah, I think it was World Cup because he was SP in RUBD because he was on my team.
Yeah, it must have been RU World Cup. Oh shit, 25k. Yo,
for Hacker?
I mean, I agree with Diogo going for. Actually, but what can he? Oh, can he play Aura? So 30k. Wait, what the hell? Okay. I think
Evie is really committed to this.
Oh, shit. Oh, damn.
The French, really?
Honestly, I think it's fine. Like, the thing is that, I mean, Evie,
but they just picked up Hacker for 22k. Oh well, this team liquidation. Okay, so the Evie team bought him. Okay.
No, Evie team. Yeah, I think this is actually fine. Honestly, like her team right now, she still has 69k. Nice. But her team looks really solid so far. Evie, Strap, FP, and Diogo. Like,
the FP build. Or the FP price tag definitely balances out a little bit of the Diogo money. Because again, 11k.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
I think. Well, that's the thing. I think when you want someone, right, and you have more money, I think like you say, it's an overpay and all that. But then when you steal from other people, wait, okay, sorry, I don't know who this guy is. Who is this guy?
Hello.
Oh, this is one of Metallica's friends.
He's a Chinese.
We are here. We are here to crash the party.
Hey, get out of here, Fiend.
Hello.
You're doing
Where?
We already drafted. Like, our team is done. So.
Yeah, it's over.
Oh, get out of here.
Hey, this guy.
Unfortunately, Fiend is a server owner, so I don't think I can actually do anything about that. Besides just
don't speak ill for your manager. Don't speak ill for your manager.
Yeah, I've accepted this. Fiend is the RUTL. There's nothing I can do.
Yeah.
Oh, he went for 23.5. That's very like I understand that's Metallica's friends, but 23.5 is very.
Yeah, like they are top 4 in regional, but still, that seems like a bit of an overpay to me.
I think
to be fair, Gyu was Metallica's friend, and Gyu has been doing like fairly okay in RU tours since. So
that's
I wouldn't doubt that much.
He's been all right. He's hovering maybe around 500. He might be slightly negative.
Yo,
I don't.
Massive.
Yeah, but he's 3k though, right? I think this is a good enough record for 3k.
And then Heatranator is next up, which is kind of interesting. He's going for expensive, 13.5.
That's a lot of.
This is the. Hey guys, remember, I'm just saying this is the guy who brought Ice Beam Specs crowd onto the RU World Cup, like that.
Yeah, he will never live that down.
For his team's life in RU World Cup, like 17k or 16.5. Okay, well now 17.
That's a lot.
All right.
What are we doing?
Wait, Bluebird, what did you want to say?
No, if Massive is down to ADV for our team.
ADV?
Just to get a live reaction.
Pat, please leave. Come on. Fiend, Bluebird, I told you this beforehand, bro. Get out of here.
No, I told you, our draft plan is already done. We're like done. Like, our team is set, bro. We have nothing else to do.
The one thing is that I really appreciate the drafters for RUGL because they're just going like right off the bat at like 20 without any hesitation. This is like, it saves us a lot of time. This draft will go on for like, far fewer hours. So
Yeah,
shout out
definitely.
to all the drafters, you guys are saving us time.
Druid going for 22.5 is crazy though.
I swear to God, someone server muted us. Nice try.
Okay, I feel far less bad about my price now.
Yeah, 24 Drud is pretty insane. Has he? Well, Drud isn't in our UPL. I don't know if he's. Did he make like a very deep seasonal run, or what's warranted?
No, he's just a solid player overall, right? So.
Yeah. He's a veteran too.
Like, what's warranting this price tag? Like, you can't just say, because last year his RUGL performance wasn't even very impressive either. Like, he played this tour last year, and I don't remember him really making a ton of waves.
Yeah, no, like, I mean, if you don't get drafted for IPL, I don't see how you ever can go over 20k unless you like performed really well in a different tour, like in an individual tour somewhere. But otherwise, it seems weird to me.
Yeah, Drud went 1-5 in SV last year. That's what you're. Okay.
Hey man, people have Suffies is worth 10.5. Okay. Well, yeah.
Oh, Suffies is good.
See how high this goes. Some of these guys have been kind of.
I was honestly surprised by, like, I know that Lighthouse is like one of the best players in the tour in my opinion, but going for 32k immediately, like, that was kind of.
Yeah, but
wow.
as I said, I think FP going for 11k, you can kind of just say, okay, fuck it, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you look at it in like 2-player combos, right? So let's say Lighthouses and FP, both of them combined for like what 40k, 20k per person. That's fine. Like that's like reasonable to me. Stuff is for 16.5 to the genies. Squeeby and Dahar.
That's a nice. Like,
okay.
He's a good player overall.
He's such a good pilot. Yeah.
That's
in
first...
seasonal finals, kind of. I think losers finals.
That's their first buy, so that's cool. BT Boy has bought Zaus. Very interesting. He'll be very elated to be included in RU Team Tour again.
Where's the?
Why is BT Boy? Okay.
Wait, Bluebird, I have your next pick for our team. Big Chungus IRL.
Oh my God, the goat.
Oh wait, absolutely down for that. What do you mean?
We got him last time. He actually won twice, I think.
Wait, I was helping your team, right? He was an ADV.
Yeah.
Great player.
Okay, Zaus is going for some big money too.
This is crazy.
I think he had a good showing in seasonal, I think. Right?
I think so. He's still at home.
Who's Evie team? I was gonna say I wish Evie bid on him.
Oh, Ruffles.
He went to Empo store and that's the BT Boy Canard team. That makes sense. BT Boy has a little bit of a rapport with Zaus, so it's okay. Ruffles and immediately going up to the big time monies. 13.5.
Yeah.
He's done well in
Franklin, who said it that this is RUGL and so everyone's just spending a lot of money immediately? Someone said
that. Where everyone's just jumping up to like 10k and then like 15.
Yeah, Ruffles he was a good player. I mean, he didn't really see the results he wanted to in RU Blind Draft, but his SPL run was pretty impressive, and this will be interesting. It's good to see he just signed up for the tour to begin with. Yeah, it'll be fun to see him probably back in the Oras pool, I assume.
Yeah.
There's a username Liemaster, and then I've also seen a username Power of Memes. These are such fire usernames, bro.
Yeah,
Power of Memes is like
we'll probably get them. What do you think?
I think.
You know what's the best name I've seen ever? Finnick or Dare. I miss that guy.
He changed back, by the way.
Oh, you did?
Oh yeah, he changed back to Sensac too.
What a shame.
Okay, back to the French, who have earned a ton of money at this point with their Hacker, Drud, and now Ruffles picks. Both, well, everyone over 15k, but Hacker and Drud specifically being quite expensive as well. Particularly.
To be honest, the Ruffles kind of goes above and beyond the Source pool, in my opinion.
Effie really wants to be done with this quickly. I appreciate it.
Mr. McLovin.
He's decent.
McLovin, the GOAT.
Hey, Bluebird, have you seen my log of Mr. McLovin and Fellyburn impersonation?
No, I don't think I have. I'm eager to find out.
Let me share you. One second. Where is this?
Levin is going for some big money too, which I think is
I would-
warranted.
I actually think
that's
he's good, though.
I mean, 60, 15.5
Okay, well, he
is
actually
kinda
didn't play for
expensive.
RUBD. He didn't play
He's
for
a-
RUBD,
he's a pretty
but he did
accomplished
play
player
for
though, right?
RUPL.
He's been going like
He's
to the
good.
loop.
He is good.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
But to be fair, this price pool is like, kind of, you kind of overdo it.
Oh,
So
another
I think like,
co-caster. Seed in the cut. I imagine.
Is that a
Actually,
pun?
I don't know who
Okay.
could pick you up. Sneaky seems to be going
Okay.
hard in the paint for this.
Yeah. Are we getting seed? Ming, Rabbit, what do you guys think? Should we get seed?
I love how you
yeah,
didn't
If you
ask
want to
me.
discuss draft plans,
Yeah,
this is
yeah,
not the place to do it.
Already
Okay,
over
yes,
pay.
yeah. Let's go.
I
let's
love
go,
how you didn't
let's
ask
go,
me
let's
and
go.
you asked Rabbit and
Uh,
Okay, I think I'm done.
let's go to our chat. And we haven't discussed the
Okay, this
draft
is
plan.
interesting, right?
We're not
Because
welcome.
last year, I'm pretty
We're
sure
not welcome here.
Seed was on the Stantlers with Sneaky and Snooky. So you see Sneaky trying to put in some money for that too, but then we also see some competition from Evie and Soul, which makes sense. Soul is again being managed by Sneaky and Flam, so having kind of that
Not
same,
Sneaky and Flam, Seed and Flam.
I'm sorry, Seed and Flam. So having that same what's it called? Like pressure cooker's core in RUGL that like makes sense. And that's what we
See,
see here. We
19k,
see
that's a
Evie-
lot of pressure.
that's
we see
crazy.
Eddie
Yeah.
and Sneaky just going back and forth.
Is Sneaky
Is this it?
upbeating or is she like actually trying to get? Because 19.5 is such a bait to give a 20.
Definitely,
Yeah.
I think would like to have Seed if possible.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, I would also like to have Seed if possible, but 20.5 is
That's a
we're
lot.
kind
Should
of
have been
yeah,
less.
we're
already-
short
we
of
already-
money. We're short of money.
We already, yeah, we already
Less epic
started
than
like
Stantlers scored last year. Seed.
Bro, I'm on the Lyra
spending
team.
like crazy.
Okay, give me a sec. Let me
It's
figure
also
out
the
how to
Sneaky
spell
team. It's
this
the
name.
Sneaky team.
I do love Sneaky. I'm a big Sneaky fan, but
Oh, okay. This is how you spell his name.
yeah, interesting team.
With Astro and Mr. McLovin on this team. I don't know what Mr. McLovin is like as a team presence.
Wait,
Astro's cool.
wait, Finn, don't do anything,
Sneaky's
Gus.
also cool. Seed is cool. This is a very cool
okay,
team.
this.
Enter Luminosity.
Bro, why did you just say Natdex? If he said SV, I would have like
I mean, that's his preferred tier. I'm sure if he would like you can slot him other places and he would play, but a preferred tier being Natdex is quite interesting. It's good to see some like of the known names.
Bro, knowing
in RU
Oyster,
trying to branch
knowing
out into
Oyster, I'm
Natdex.
not even gonna risk that, okay? I'm not gonna risk that. We have a dedicated
Oh,
Natdex.
8K, really?
For
8K?
Oyster?
That's pretty.
Really?
All I can say, if he starts playing SV, y'all better punish them for the price fixing.
It's not pricing.
Yeah.
There's no tier lock. You can put him in
I
any
know,
tier.
but it's still price fixing, kind of.
It's no, I mean that's just bad. Yo, come on, team. Like all the managers. Have you seen Oyster's record? It's not spotless. He has one loss, but it's basically spotless. Like he beat
Yeah, I
Soul,
mean-
he beat Bluebird, and he beat Meru. Like
I don't think this is an
what do you
underplay.
want?
Yeah, no,
8K?
Oyster is pretty.
The issue
Oyster
is
is a really good player, in my opinion.
yeah, the issue is that knowing how Oyster is, if he decides, yeah, I'm not gonna budge away from Natdex, we're kind of screwed because we have a dedicated Natdex slot.
All
So
those
we're the
9K.
only team who cannot really get Oyster. Otherwise, I would have easily gotten him for 12k.
Okay, again, Fiend, if you want to talk about your own draft plan, that's cool. Like, do it in your own call. We're talking like general broad stroke stuff here. We're talking broad strokes here. Mr. Aldo for 9K is also kind of crazy. I'm not.
Yeah, that's actually crazy. That's actually crazy. Like,
I mean, Aldo has not had a good RUPL like at all. Nor has his team really had a good RUPL like at all. But 9K still feels very cheap.
Oh my gosh.
Are you dying from the screenshots?
Yes, I am.
what screenshots? Where?
Oh my god.
I'll send it to you.
MC
server after.
Yeah, MC is just showing me the devil's work.
A Ryu team would be.
Bro, that was so funny that he PM'd me out of nowhere. Like I didn't expect this at all. Like I didn't have any.
And it's not even like in English. That's the most insane thing that you committed to that.
Wait, show me. I don't want to be left out.
You already know what it is.
Will.
When he was impersonating with Belly
Have you
Bird
seen
and
the
speaking
McLovin
like
PM?
Google Translate
Have
in
you seen the
Spanish.
McLovin PM to me?
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
Yeah.
Going off for
I sent that to
11.5
Bluebird
also
just
to the sneaky team.
Okay, I
That's
see.
interesting. Owenha was one of the
Let's
better
actually talk about
performers.
RUGL. Tonya?
Owenha was
Wait,
one of the
Tonya
better
went for-
performers in last year's RUGL. So surprised to see him go for like only 11.5.
Yeah, Tonya for 11.
Yeah, I think he's a good player as well, no?
Yeah, he
can't
is.
play-
He is.
He went 8-1 last year, bros. What are we doing? Are you like, come on?
Yo, that's actually, yeah, that's true. Hey, we're saving money for Big Chunga's IRL, bro. Chill.
Yeah. We are. Trust.
No. We're saving
Talking
money.
about, like, all
We're saving
the
money
managers,
IRL.
There are 7 pairs of managers here, and to only see Toenha, who went 8-1 again, go for 11.5 is.
I mean, the
super
problem is that Toinha. I mean, he didn't really play after RUGL, kind of.
Oh, he's in RUPL proper now.
I
His team is
know he's
3-1
in
on
RUPL now,
proper.
but I know he's in
what are
RUPL
we
now,
doing?
and he's like
Infinity by Beraldo as well. I mean,
he's
I
like
think
1-0, right? So
11.5 is an underpay for sure.
yeah, it is an underpay,
So,
but it's not as big of an underpay as Ming is claiming to be.
Listen,
I don't know. I think like
his team.
15K
Let me
would have
like.
been
I'm
a
just
fair
again.
price for him. I think FP is the biggest underpay.
Okay.
That is true.
In all honesty,
Flam is a big underpay, yes.
Interesting.
Alright, who's up? Who's up? The fuck you mean? 14K is kind of interesting. I don't. Really? Is this guy like a dedicated Natex player? Like, does he actually main Natex? I'm unsure.
Bro, he's in the technicians.
He's not.
But like, what does he
player.
play? He's not a starter for them. Like,
He's
what
the
is
Sun and
he?
Moon guy.
He plays Sun and Moon, yes.
Okay.
I'm very curious how he will do this tour. I hope he will play SM. I think he can do well.
But he did sign up for Natex though.
I mean, I've seen him bouncing around the court. He's been active lately. I mean, that's a good sign. Like, right, you want active players going into this tour specifically. I think activity is going to be a big part of like if these teams can see a lot of success. So.
Absolutely, yeah.
All right, now the
Heavy
draft.
up to pick.
Now this is where it's draft is slow.
The evil genies have yet to spend like any money at all. Everyone else is sitting like, well, I guess the Tetris Ryusno teams, the Gengars are also at a pretty high amount of money still, but evil genies,
We're gonna see like,
Gengars,
you know what? We're gonna see like 20K fast card room now.
that would be kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. Yay! He's had I think a decent season. Is he what 2-2? I think Black White.
Yeah, I mean, is always
yeah.
a serviceable option for like some old gen.
Oh, he's 3-1. Apologies, he's 3-1. Yeah, he's had a quite good Black White run this year.
Yeah. He's being fed Golcat
Are you sure?
so I think that at least has some part to do with it.
Nah, Golkar can have a good team. Nah, just fucking around. Golkar has been great this RPL. I don't have anything to say.
Clearly
Wait,
shows.
what is your
the team
record this RUPL? Bluebird.
No, Golkar. What?
What is your record?
What? No, I didn't. hear the question.
And
Sure.
I'm trying to figure out, did he sabotage you in SS again, or
No, Goldcat has been everywhere trying to
record is actually Bluebird's record is the same record as his team has, which is both.
Yep. 0-3. Yep. There you go.
Well, it's better than your team.
It's the same.
Haven't there been 4 weeks though?
No, his team is 0-4.
Wait, what? They won a week? Oh, his team is 0-4. Okay.
Yeah.
Chat,
the spreadsheet is just not updated with week war stuff. Okay, I see.
I just got invited to the Lantern Luminosity server, and they have a typo in the server name already. So this is a good foreshadow.
Is it time for the Tigers?
Storm picked up Yay, by the way, for 20.5.
20.5 is so overpay.
Seraphs. I know a lot of people are high on Seraphs. I think did he get drafted in RUPL? I don't.
Oh my god, Metallica about to break the bank. Metallica gonna break the bank. Oh, what the? Okay.
The real thing is Metallica mistyped. He meant to type 69, not
Yeah.
79.
Oh yeah, 69.
That was a real typo.
Yeah, I get it. It's a painful one too.
Wait, is Seraphs allowed to play black and white?
Yeah, because he's some. Actually, no, wait, he started. No, he can't play black
yeah,
and
he
white.
started. He's been starter for black and white, so that's illegal. If we see Seraphs in black and white, Franklin nuke their team into the abyss.
Oh, he's not allowed. Okay. Why am I even upbidding then? God damn it.
Nice.
So he put black and white here.
Oh my.
Bullet dodged.
Oh my god, the controversy immediately.
Yeah.
Evil Genies picked him up, which makes sense. They have a ton of money.
Why are we broke?
That's a flattering name.
Evil Genies?
Because we spend like a house load for main MC and access. We broke the bank like 5 minutes deep into the bank, into the draft.
This is the only problem with drafting like early, right? Is the thing is you get the players you want, but then like half the draft you sit there doing nothing, basically.
Exactly, yeah.
Waiting for all the other people to.
I was literally like, I'm gonna go AFK for like an hour and come back, and then I'll bid. But I also need. I still have some players in mind, and so I need to keep an eye.
Sneaky and Lyra are up to bid.
Oh, what is his name? There's a username called Fussy Among Us Drip.
That's not a name.
What?
Fussy Among Us Drip, bro.
Fussy Among Us Drip? Okay, that's an Ampa alt.
They are really taking their time on this one. The draft was moving quite fast, and now it's like not fast anymore.
Hoops.
Says Among Us Drip. That's
oops.
I mean, with a name like that,
former
I explain like I can
into no longer tour banned because of IRL reasons.
I'm happy to see Hoops nommed.
Yeah, I'm happy. He's a solid player.
Yeah, he's good.
I think he was always.
I don't know the person.
Yeah, he was always gonna get picked.
Especially for basketball.
Yeah.
I think that with a name like that.
You know, like actually his what is this? I think his PFP is like the Mario ring. Oh no, Mario, the Sonic. No, actually wait. The Sonic coins are no, Sonic is rings, no? Yeah. He has a
Sonic is rings.
Yeah.
Basketball ring. 100.
Nice. Oh,
Franklin,
Squibby almost
Franklin.
Yes. Oh.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, Newman asked, can he SV?
Did he start? If he started, he can't, no?
No.
I think there was let me check.
No, we just
Pretty sure he started Auras, no?
No, I discussed it with Valley, and we were like on the fence about it, but
16K is fine.
Well, give a yes or no, because he was complaining in the Cookers chat today that he still didn't get any reply. So just
in the end, the answer is no. So
okay.
16K for
noted.
Hoops
If you're watching the
actually does
stream,
seem like a little
Leon,
bit
the
too much
answer
for
is
me.
no.
Like Hoops is cool.
No, I don't
but
think so. Hoops is like, okay, in RUGL, usually the SV pool has the lowest quality, and having someone like Hoops going
Oh,
for
Bob.
that high is actually good.
Okay, I mean, you say that, and last year Hoops had 0-2, and then rode the bench for the rest of the tour for his
Well,
RUG.
shit happens, right? Shit happens. You can't really
And then
judge.
in RUBD, Hoops, just kind of
Began third.
Yeah,
Well,
I
not
mean,
began
that's
third,
IRL.
but
yeah,
he had IRL commitments apparently that did prevent him from playing the tour.
Yeah.
No, the thing is that but whenever I've actually played him on ladder, right, I've been like somewhat impressed. Like I think he's given me like good competitive ladder games. The thing is, I think his style though is a bit
Hey,
like
nice.
similar.
My man, Paprika. Let's go.
I'm sorry, what were you saying about Hoops?
Yeah, I think like he had the issue personally for me, right, is that he doesn't branch out a huge amount from like the sort of patter. Like he uses lots of like gastro hootra kind of at least like when I played him a few months ago. I think if he diversifies his like builder a bit more, he's actually going to be quite good. But I think otherwise, like he's a solid player. Like I think,
Yeah.
yeah, he may have not had a good tour last time, but I think the main thing is his activity is a bit like low. If you don't win when your activity is low, right, then it's just automatically assumed that like, oh, you're not as good as otherwise. But I think he's good. So I think he can have a good tournament if he gets the right nudge jack, so let's put it this way, the correct direction.
Oh, and while that happened, we had Hex for 19K, by the way, which is
that's an okay price, I think.
Big investment.
Yeah,
Yo,
I mean,
as a Man United fan, you need to bid on this guy, bro.
Oh no, no!
I got you, dog. I got you.
Oh my god, yo, Fane, I'll support you if you tell me what Man United is.
It's pretty nice.
Fisted pie. Would you take modern day Memphis over Hoyland?
By the way, 11Ks
over
are
Hoyland.
max
I would pick my grandma over Hoyland. What do you mean?
Yo, Bluebird is throwing match shade. I don't even know what these people are, but he's throwing match shade.
Who do you hate more, Onana or Hoyland?
Yes.
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 Now Onana more because Onana more because bro, Onana talks the talk, but he doesn't walk the walk. Yeah.
Bro, yeah,
I can't
with
fan them.
Matic just like it became 10 times more interesting after like.
Yeah, thing is, Matic's point was proven correct. Like when he was on the bench, he didn't have to lift a fucking finger to get there. You know, he just stood on the bench and let Onana do the magic. The magic.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
It's like how people were like saying, "Oh, Rodri isn't good enough for the Ballon d'Or." Bro is like, well, bro had to get injured for people to accept that he's actually was deserving of the Ballon d'Or.
RUGL team chat. Stop talking about football.
Bro, these people take like forever to nom. Okay, we need to kill the noise, like the silence in between. Somehow.
Absolutely, yeah. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you think that Man United will win the Europa League. See, I'm working for you guys.
This is a Natex mainer.
We'll get
this
nothing.
is a name that I've seen pop up in Natex. Like,
yeah, he's the Natex cheerleader. So Cielo is good.
This will be interesting. And this is one of the things I was kind of hopeful for when we included Natex in RUGL, that we can just bring in some members of their community. Yeah. This is cool, seeing them pop up. I imagine we'll see some others too, but for now, this is the first one that I recognize.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, you're right.
Who hasn't been nommed yet is Crossbow.
Oh, Crossbow too, yeah.
Thank you.
He popped off in SS.
Nice.
He'll pop up eventually.
Yeah, Crossbow is a great player.
Going for quite low though, which kind of makes sense. There's not.
Don't worry. I got this.
There's not a lot of results exactly that people have seen from them in RU, but Natex is Natex, and they have seemed to be a pretty competent player. I looked at some of their Natex records before, and they seem to be, they do all right for themselves. Okay, slowly inching towards 5 figures now, which is like, okay, reasonable price for first tour.
5 figures? What do you mean 5 figure? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, 10. Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, 10 to the power 4.
Yeah.
This is such a slow draft, bro. Just hurry up.
It started
Going
out
quite
really
fast
nicely.
before.
Now it's just, now it's dead.
All right, we have
Someone knock.
Squeeby Daharan up next. Who again
Yeah,
still have
I told you I got you.
like an unbelievable amount of money to play with. Everyone else has kind of spent a little bit more. I mean, the Metallica team
but
also
then
has like an unbelievable amount of money.
yeah, I was gonna say
actually.
the Metallica team also is like, is he just gonna draft the whole of China?
Yeah.
He might.
Did anyone else from China
the
even like
Chinese 3K
join
army.
this?
My
did-
next strat is noming all the Chinese players just so that Metallica starts getting them.
Who else is
Well, if he
Chinese in
starts
this
like
draft?
beating, if he starts beating 79k, then you might succeed. Like, hit right.
Oh,
Okay,
Vroom.
Oh, first time Vroom.
Yeah,
Vroom.
20K.
Nice.
He's gonna go for 20K.
He should. He's great.
He's flying through the lower
Oh, it's
amounts.
gonna be a
More like
3.5,
no.
4.5. He's flying through these.
So Squeeby could
No,
get
no,
it.
it's
because
he's actually
Squeeby-
driving. He's actually driving through this.
Do
Okay,
now.
10K.
Actually, yeah, he's not flying, he's driving. Yeah, I know.
I was like, do I drop an 11? But then I was like, nah.
Yeah, what if it works? Like, yeah.
No.
It works, but then
NASCAR-
we can't. We're just broke. So
Yeah.
NASCAR room flying is like how, what was it? River Room had like air balloon every team.
yes.
Like the same
You-
shit. I mean his name
That 20K
his name
Vroom
is almost
dream
like
might not be so far off from the.
He's
True.
essential.
Yeah, from the looks of it.
Never doubt Master Chief ever again.
wait, did we what was River Room usage in the recent shifts? Like, can we get it back next cycle?
Like a
That's good
staple on
question.
UUHO now. I doubt it.
Is it really a staple? That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a staple.
That guy is spammed.
Damn.
Okay, 17K.
Yay.
Going to
It's
Lantern Luminosity.
Rabbit
Yeah,
is
that's
6.022%. So it's pretty high.
Okay.
Oh, so.
That's
I have no idea who this guy is. Does anyone know
Dondozo.
who this
No.
guy is?
Nope. But he
Don
has
Dozo.
more numbers than you, higher number count than you, so it's probably better.
Oh, 749 versus 549? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gotta be rigged, right? Yeah.
Maybe he has a higher body count than Ming as well. Who knows?
Oh. Spicy details.
Yeah, that's a crazy thing to
Hey,
say
gotta
on stream. I'm
keep
not
this
gonna
all
lie.
in
That's an
somehow.
insane thing to say on stream, bro. Just in public like that? That's crazy.
It's fine.
I used to be
The
called
young
Bluebird 25,000. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Anyway, that's Dos. Oh, Ty Carter.
Hey,
this is
Ty Carter.
This guy's a god in prep. This guy's a god in prep. He also is just like a kind of a nice dude.
Yeah, I can't
Good
really do
personality.
anything about this. So
this
technically
price
now
tag
I'm just
was warranted. to
I'm
me.
just part of the cast now, right? I'm not even a manager because
Yeah, you are.
Ty Carter
actually.
has. He also, like, again, this is just kind of speaking as his manager from RU Blind Draft, but it's very flexible. He's a very flexible pick as far as the tiers he plays, and that's kind of reflected in like you see his
Yeah.
4 signups. You can throw him literally wherever, and he'll like just figure out a team or steal something from somewhere and be okay, and like give you wins and stuff. So
thoughts on the price. 21K for Ty Carter. I think that's fine.
yeah, I mean, this is especially if you're Metallica and you have like so much money to play with relative to like everyone else.
Other than
That's a train wreck. That's a train wreck. I swear to God.
I think this is an overpay. I think there are better players that went for less.
I mean, of
Maybe
course,
before.
Axel went for 12K, which was crazy.
But at this point in the draft, I mean, I'm not mad about this.
I
Wait,
guess
who got
so.
him? The Gengars? Okay, well, I don't know if the
Yeah.
Gengars had that much money to spend, but okay. Sure.
They kind of do,
Yeah,
though.
we
I
just
mean,
need
this is
we
again,
just need everyone
this
to
is
do
the
big
basis of their
money.
team. No, I think this is fine.
Yeah.
Okay, Evil Genies and Zactus are gonna have draft an army. That's all I can say.
If
I'm
texture
gonna draft
Psionical.
you mean hoops, seal,
Good
type
dog.
card entrance. Psionical, cool. ADV person. Not drafted for RUPL. I don't know if they even signed up for RUPL, but this was someone I thought.
I think he's good at ADV, but I just think he was outclassed in the pool. But I think here he'll be great.
I mean, I wouldn't say that at all, actually. Like, looking at the ADV pool, that bottom half of the pool does not inspire a ton of confidence in me, even
No.
still.
Oh,
But,
that's actually crazy. He's going for 17K.
yeah, this is a little high, though. For
That is
what is,
high.
I assume, dedicated ADV?
Yeah, he's only ADV.
I don't know if they play Nat. I don't think they play any other RU tiers, but maybe Nat Dex? Unsure. Okay, and then we have Metallica and Squeeze. So this is what they're gonna sink all their like money into. Okay. Interesting.
23.5 is crazy for Psionical.
That's a lot.
Yeah, but like I see the vision though. They have a lot of money. They can spend it.
Yeah.
If they really want someone, they'll just go for it.
I mean, that's what they're doing here though. And it's like, I feel like if you're gonna break the bank for a player, it should be a little bit more than a one tier trick pony. I don't know.
Oh, that's kind of rude. Wow.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's rude. That is very rude. Please stop being rude.
Just a lot of pressure on that tier because it's not like because if you start losing in that tier, like and we've seen this in like plenty of drafts before, right? Where it's like a lot of money has spent on a single player, but that player is really kind of relegated to only the one slot. And then if they have a middling performance, they have a bad performance, then the team is like, okay, well, where do we go from here? And it's like, I don't know, bro. And Psionical's like a good player. I think they have
Oh,
run
Miami.
an ADV tour in the past. Miami's great. Miami's someone who plays Oras the way that everyone says Oras cannot be played. It has decent results, which is like using teams that are not kind of the standard cookie cutter stuff that you imagine Oras. Like that whole Reggie Mola or like, Scrafty, Flygon, Granbull, that type of nonsense. I mean, she'll use that sometimes, but she's not like limited to that.
Are you calling Granbull nonsense, bro? What?
Yeah, I don't know.
Those types of teams, where people are like, okay, Oras is a solved tier. She does not really subscribe to that line of thinking. Like use different stuff. She'll use like Linda. She'll use like random other breakers. Like you might see a Metacham out of her or something. You might see like just random stuff.
Oh my god, Big Chungus IRL.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
I want to gloss over the person before Big Chungus too, but Runo also got picked up for 10K, which is pretty interesting. That's like the figurehead for that Dex RU. Got them? Evil Genie's got them? That's a steal.
I can't.
Big Chungus IRL, 4K. Genies. Also.
Okay, I think CDR added us. Oh, right. I need to room driver you. Oh, yeah. You already driver. Big Chungus went for 4K is crazy. That's crazy.
Doesn't Big Chungus play Natdex too? I feel like he does.
He won a Natdex PU money tour. He definitely can play and support. So 4K is like a massive steal. But
wait,
Runo and Big Chungus are in the same team.
Wait, he won the Natdex RU money too? The big one that happened a couple months ago?
No, the one
PU,
who won.
Okay.
Natdex RU money tour was won by Nunez.
Oh, makes sense. Tetris and Reeves, no. Taking their time on this pick now. Okay, who are some of the names in this pool? You've mentioned Expo. I'm gonna take a peek at this pool and see if there's anyone else that's like very standout to me.
There's
Queen of Bean is here and has not been nommed. That's kind of interesting. Elec is there. I see Jojen, who's had a pretty decent run of things in SV lately, I think. Hat's pretty cool. French player. Oh, Seth signed up? How has Seth not gone off the board yet? That's like, I think, pretty widely acknowledged the best NatDex player as a whole on the site. That's kind of crazy to see he hasn't been picked up yet.
Yeah. That's usually how you see it.
We have some other names. I mean, Gulch is here. He's good support. Drew is here. He's like a decent clicker, but you know his activity can sometimes be a bit questionable.
What do you mean by that?
Legendary Superior is still here. He did pretty well last year.
Oh yeah, he brought the heat. Oh shit, Bellet, my goat.
Yeah, it's Portuguese goat. That's my manager for PTPL. Fabulous user, great support, good team presence. I actually don't remember how he's done in. What did he sign up for? Sort SV and SS. He had a pretty good SS run in RU World Cup, right? Or
yeah,
Team Portugal.
Did. Yeah.
This would be a great guy.
I'm a big fan of Bellet, obviously, but
nice.
That's kind of expensive. Lie Master, who?
Yeah, bro, that's such a fire name.
Why are you lying? I'm so funny.
Who else is here yet to be picked up? Lie Master was not someone I expected to see drafted.
Why not, bro?
They don't have a lot of name recognition. I don't think they've done too much. I don't know if they're friends with the managers, if they know like.
Oh come on!
Evie or Soul from outside of things.
Yeah, bro.
That went well.
We're in 2025. There's no need to be sucking up to the managers anymore, bro.
Armor for 10.5. That's kind of crazy. Okay.
I love Charmraya. He's goated.
That's Charmflash, his little brother.
Please don't.
Remember when Gamma signed up last year? That was kind of crazy, right?
Oh yeah, bro. That was the most. Well, he didn't even do well last year, no.
No, he got like acted a couple times as well. If I remember correctly.
Gamma is fantastic. I'm gonna. So
he ended 1-3. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, when I saw Blunder sign up, I was like, he's either gonna delete or he's just gonna get acted. So I think he thought it was RUPL. That's my guess.
Yeah. Could be. If Blunder sees this in the comments, you can let us know. Right?
Okay, Expo finally on the table.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you.
Yeah, that's finally Crossbow getting in on the Expo. Oh my god.
10K.
Oh, Daharan's not playing around, but you gotta fight Sol. Sol's gonna go to 19K, by the way.
I mean, you can do that. Daharan again has plenty of money.
Wait,
no.
Oh no.
Wow. You know what would be funny? If it is actually SM and they just bought like if he was viable in SM.
Because that's a Metallica team. That's interesting. Okay.
That's not the thing.
That team looks pretty nice. I mean, Metallica, Dunox.
What was his record? And he played SS last RUGL, no? What was his record?
Bro, are you kidding me?
Played,
is Crossbow
ended positive, I think. Yeah, he was the best. He was the best SS in the pool. He ended 6-3.
Yeah, that's pretty good actually.
His assist actually really good.
I wanted Jojen, but well, you can't get everyone.
Yeah, as you can see,
with the draft plan we had, you can't really get everyone, which again makes sense.
Well, we have to get someone at some point.
We will get someone. We'll get someone.
Yeah, Kali was considering getting this guy for RUPL as well. Actually,
I lost all hope when we lost Big Sangus IRL. I think from there it's just going downwards.
Bro, yeah, I know, dude.
I've heard good things about Jojen from Ampha, and then he's done okay in the seasonals. Good player.
Oh, Cow, is that Triple Axel Blaze? Is that?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's my man. That's my man.
That's my man. I love him. He's such a goat.
I love Cow. Yeah, I love Cow. He's a Chelsea fan too. But
signing up for ADV.
Good
that's
guy,
interesting. Since his tier of choice.
Dude, I mean, Chelsea aren't doing well, so it's like I don't really mind. You know.
Yeah.
You don't like fans if
no.
If
at first I minded. Yeah, at first I minded because they were like top 4, but now it's whatever.
Are you guys seeing this shit? Are you guys seeing this shit? BT Boy is upbidding for Cow, whereas in RU Tours chat, Canard is like, who is Cow? The duality.
Okay, Cow, 9K to Team Liquidation. They're getting some very good value picks.
This like Canard doesn't know any players outside of France, bro.
I don't think so.
No, Canard is not a very informed individual. But it is what it is. He
bro,
has
that's crazy to say, bro. He's not a
bro.
He is BT Boy to kind of carry him.
They have a family too.
Yeah, dude, you can't violate
family too. Like that. Why are you so mean?
Yeah.
He's living up. Ming is like embodying the Fez clan vibes.
Canard will tell you himself that he is not very knowledgeable about the RU player base outside of again, though that very specific French circle.
Saying, he's not an informed individual, bro.
Because he isn't. He doesn't know a lot of RU players.
Listen. Our team is gonna be the toxic team, okay?
And that's what I think is kind
of dropped out of college.
Gonna carry here. Just BT Boy's knowledge of other stuff.
We have a toxic chain active. Like everyone around us is gonna be.
Yeah.
Gonna start LARPing as what Ming is doing right now.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much would you rate Toto?
Toto? Wait, the
Toto.
user. Toto.
Yeah, temporal Toto.
Dude, that guy he was in our RU World Cup chat and he was dead, and then we said, is this guy alive? And as soon as he said he's alive, then he said hi. So this guy's I just find him weird because he's just a permanent lurker basically. How do you respond the minute we say are you alive?
Franklin, Rabbit is slandering your friend.
Ming, how do you feel about this? Oh, Dusk.
That's another.
Yeah.
That's another.
Don't the Dusk. Don't the Dusk. Yeah, that's a Chinese individual.
Oh, that's John to the Dusk.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. He named
I remember Metallica endorsed this guy for RUPL.
Yeah. Nah, Dusk is a good Black White OU player. I
don't know what his recent accomplishments in RU have been, but if he gets the Metallica cosign, I'm cool with that. That's
he's
basically for me.
Metallica is AFK?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, is he? Yeah.
Or is he getting betrayed by his co-manager?
9.5 to Squeevy? Okay.
That or he doesn't care, bro.
10K, that's nice. Stop tagging the team.
Yeah, doesn't have anything. Wait, bro, send to them what? Bro, you can still get him. What the hell is going on here, bro?
I guess he didn't want to get into a big bidding war, perhaps.
Oh my god, what? 2.5K.
Where's your patriotism, bro? Metallica. Why are you betraying China like this?
If there's one thing I don't tolerate is Metallica slander, okay? That guy is a saint. Let's stop talking bad about months.
Metallica is a very good carry for a team.
Wait. Is he a smart individual thing? Ming, how do you feel about him?
No,
Is
no,
he an
no.
informed individual? Yeah.
Is he a well-informed
Wait,
informed enough?
individual, Ming?
No, no,
Not
no.
Do
What
you
I was
have
Metallica.
gonna
anything
say,
to say? Yeah.
no, no. What I was gonna say
Metallica is very
is
good at carrying
Metallica
teams
really a
that have
saint?
no.
Dude,
What?
is he a saint or does he just not know enough English to shit talk? That's like
I
the
think
bigger.
it works both ways. Like, like it's a means to an end, right?
Well,
Yo,
Queen of
Queen
D
Also,
D6K.
126.
D6K is low-key a steal.
It's
Yeah,
clicking.
Loki, we should
But
have
Queen of
gone
D
for
has
it.
kind of been out of touch with ADV for a
Low-key,
while now,
low-key,
but
bro,
Yeah, why did
low-key.
we go
they've
for
had
it?
good results in the past.
Bro, Loki, I see a guy saying casually on the stream, why didn't we go for it? Dude, actually,
So,
who's our ADV, bro? Yeah,
Oathkeeper?
It's you,
Oathkeeper?
dude. It's you, dude.
go. Okay, we're gonna go like, 0-5
ADV
or
is
Toto for
something.
Oathkeeper,
3K.
bro.
Okay.
I would have gone for Toto if Rabbit didn't say that he was dead. So
May
Well,
he rest in peace.
Well, he didn't say he was dead. He said he was a lurker. He said he was a turbo lurker.
Bro, that's a
yeah,
crazy statement to make.
you know what
Oh,
I
Fran,
meant,
that's a
okay?
good
Stop
player.
Oh, Fran getting picked up.
y'all did it for
Fran
Live
also
Master.
has a very specific vision of how he plays
Yeah.
Worlds, which is
Wait,
where
wait,
I'm assuming he's going.
how old? How old is a Live Master account? Is it just not a new Suki account?
Let me check.
If this is like a 2024 account, this is like,
It's a
Suki's new account.
2017 account.
That's for
Shit.
6 or Fran for 6K to Mets.
That's crazy.
That's pretty good.
He busted the rains down in Africa. That's true.
It's my stupid ass.
Dead by Daylight.
Dead by Daylight.
I've heard
Yo,
of
that's
this guy
that's
before.
fire.
DBD?
I also
Fire, man.
I've heard of this guy before. I don't know what he plays.
Yeah, I've also heard of this guy. I also don't know what he plays. Well, he's put SV, so
Yeah, I feel like that's just the tier you play if you're like unsure of what you play. Does anyone know what Dead by Daylight is about? Is he just big SV guy?
I think it's a good game, like a bit known with the game.
Yeah, I like the name. I like the game as well. I used to play quite a bit. What was the name of the villain I used to use for the killers? I think Huntress was one of them I used quite a bit.
Christ lost. Christ lost.
I'm not even gonna help him. I'm not gonna help him. I'm still not gonna help him. God damn it, Flam.
What's T command?
Hey.
Okay.
Let's take command.
All right, Seed, bro, you need to nom now. Don't keep us
Seed,
waiting.
hurry up. On your mom?
Oh,
He's not allowed he's
yeah.
not allowed SP.
Yeah. Go on, dude.
Neomon also had a pretty good season last year, I feel like.
I think Neomon is a very
Yeah.
good player, like regardless of what he plays, he's a solid
I take that back. He
pilot.
was 3 and 5 for team liquidation.
Oh,
I mean that's not bad, but
oh, so he
6K
sucks.
for
So he
Neomon
sucks.
is
Yeah.
crazy. That's actually pretty good.
I'm just
Okay.
happy he didn't pick
Yeah.
Raps.
Who are we nomming, guys? Who are we nomming?
I mean there are a lot of good players here. And again, like I mentioned before, you could get Seth is still on the board, which is crazy.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay,
Ah.
thank you.
I mean, Seth is here, Matla Tamat. I mean, he wasn't the greatest player for us last year, but like he
Nah,
got the job done sometimes.
no. Yo, are you kidding me? Bro,
Let's fucking go. What?
what the fuck?
That's insane.
Chat, this is okay. This is definitely just people not knowing Nactic.
Yo, get Cam. At least upbid him a little bit, bro. Cam is like worth more than 5K.
Is here. I think Irene. Irene is a name change from who were they before?
Cam for 6K is pretty underwhelming. I think he would have gone like
chat. Who is Irene?
10,
Because
10
they're a name
12K.
change of like a player, but I forget who the player was. This will come back to me eventually.
I do not know, man. I'm sorry, I wish I did.
Yo, dude, there's
In a Fable. That's right. Yeah, it's in a Fable.
Irene, yeah, in a Fable, yeah.
Beta Thunder and yeah.
It could be picked up. Who else? NDK could probably be picked up. I've seen that guy play.
Have we noticed that like this like call has like just turned in from like RUGL like call to like this basically Fiend and Bloopers draft ever since they joined.
That's why I told them to leave because
I mean,
what do you mean? We're not even talking about the
defense,
draft plan. We're not talking about any draft plan.
In our defense,
you literally ask every pick.
half
It's like,
of
who
our
are
team
we
is
picking?
here.
Should we upbid here? Should we do XYZ? Like, bros,
Dude,
come on.
I'm not the one asking for it. It was Rabbit giving his unsolicited opinion.
Wow.
Sure.
Wow.
Okay.
Looks like you're a well-informed individual. Yeah. Unsolicited opinion.
Yeah. That's gonna be our new insult the whole season. Yeah, uninformed individual.
Uninformed individual.
Toother's still here. Tuta the clown is still here.
Bro, we should make a copy
like
pasta about uninformed individual.
Yeah, absolutely. Kanad's gonna have it all. Yeah. Oh, White West. That's a good play.
Fragments is here. There are actually still a few like pretty decent clickers in the pool, I think.
Is W2S?
Oh my god, bro, got decent clickers in the pool. Oh my god, Ming is on fire, bro.
Hyperbola is still there.
Finn, you know what we would do?
What?
We should type that like he said no to X tier randomly for people we don't know. Just see who bites.
Also,
still? Yeah, that's me.
if you want some insider manager info, I'm DMing Nunez to convince him to play black and white.
Oh my god.
2 seconds. Do I feel like I've seen this guy play something before, but I don't remember what. I just remember
he's usually an OU. He's usually an OU, like he's between black, white, and U player. I don't know how he's done.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was black white, I think, but I can't say for sure what it was. I don't remember.
Black, white, OU is his main tier, but I don't know how that translates to RU.
Yeah, we'll see. Who knows? He might also
as far as I know,
ADV or maybe NatDex.
As far as I know, he's well informed. At least that's bottom line. So I'm never letting that go.
Yo, 13K for wait 2 seconds. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Imagine if we had to wait for a minute. The price would be insane.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Wow. The French are going super hard for this. Both pairs of the French team. We have a ton of French representation, actually, now that I'm looking at this. There's like so much French.
Dude, it's like there are 3 categories in RU, right? There's the French, there are Brazilians, and
the Chinese.
The Chinese.
Chinese.
Don't forget.
They don't have enough. They have.
Yeah, and here on our team, we divide them by intelligence, not by race.
The Chinese are carried like exclusively by Metallica. Like that. Like this is what I'm saying. Metallica is a great carry for teams that like need someone to just be a workhorse and pop out teams and like test every tier. It's like
you really he's a machine, like genuinely a machine. Yeah. I used to do that, but now I don't have the will to do it, and I see him do that like normally. I'm like, bro, he's really different.
I hit him up for a game yesterday, and he PM'd me back and was like, "My bad. I'm actually just building for like 2 guys on my team. I'm testing black, white, OU. I'm running other games with other people."
Yeah,
like,
Metallica is.
I'm cleaning and I'm cooking for like my family and being in a 9 to 5 at the same time.
He's doing like 5 games concurrently, and I'm like, bro, you going crazy right now. Take a breather, man.
Maybe we.
He's willed Team China to like 2 World Cup finals last year and won one of them, which is like, again, insane. He'd be doing that.
Oh my god.
This
last like
also,
hour.
19.5k for way 2 seconds is pretty insane at this point in the draft. I mean, like, you have the
it
money,
is,
I
it
guess.
is.
Actually, Loki didn't even have the money. Not going.
Oh,
But okay.
Fragments.
Fragments,
a
that's
good
nice.
player. Fragment's a great player.
Please, 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 for the love of Thiago Nunez, please.
What? Get him or don't get him?
Yeah,
Fragments
no,
also
get
plays
him.
a ton of tiers now that I'm looking at this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, bro,
The way you said it.
Let's see.
Nah.
Was Fragments? Nah, it's over. The ship has sailed.
Nah.
Was Fragments in RUPL this season?
No, I don't think so.
No,
okay.
I don't think so.
How's Jay? Are they
did they play
French?
for RU World Cup? I think they did, right?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. That's not cool.
Oh.
Flames of Elixir. That's a fire name, bro.
Yeah, this guy's goated, by the way. This guy's goated.
He's amazing. Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, he's goated. Fuck yes.
That's so
all
free,
right, all right. Then we have the Thiago Nunez plus Flame score for Natex.
Good. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
We have all the clicks. Yeah.
We have all the clickers.
We're all
right, perfect. Guess I'm going to black and white jail.
Good luck, man.
Tuther has made his way onto RUGL Auction.
We just have to hope we have enough informed individuals on black and white on the team to help.
Informed individuals? I mean, we have Excel.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So our team is well informed for black and white.
This team is
cracked. There you go. You know we're gonna flop, right? So many names. We're surely going to flop.
Interesting.
No, dude, it's actually okay. I'll say honestly, there's gonna be like 2 ways we go about this, right? Like either we do really, really well or we completely flop. That's like it's not like
it's like
we're not
it's
gonna
like
between.
it's like PSG. It's like PSG when they drafted like Messi, Ramos, Donnarumma, and all of these. Just to go to get them put so early this year.
Yeah, but dude, right now PSG have like they actually have a better team, but then like they just can't finish. That's their problem. When you like when who is this guy?
Maybe they're nervous. Maybe they're nervous.
Like if Dembele has like his one good game out of like 10, they'll win. Otherwise, they just can't finish. There's like Barcola to score. That's it. They're done.
Bro, but PSG is like insanely aggressive of the offense. I really like seeing them play.
Yeah.
Did you see? Did you see their goals versus Aston Villa?
Dude, one of the like things I think I what was it heard about? They
Who the
played
hell
Liverpool.
is this?
Mikey Mon is up to bat.
Mikey Mon.
Who this
Mikey Mon.
I feel like
I have no
maybe
idea
seen him in a seasonal or two, perhaps.
Okay, I do have a question for.
Like I swear, do you know like 90% of these people like you like actually know like like people who I have like never heard about like that's actually
bro, it's insane. I know like 90% of our team. What do you mean? I know like 7% of this whole tour.
I see these guys in like early rounds of gaming, and I'm like, okay, they have a somewhat unique name, and then it just sticks with me.
That is crazy, though, dude.
Oh, that's ineffable for 6.5. Insanio. Craziness.
Oh, Adrian, that's a good player. It's a good player. He can play SS.
Yeah, he's a good player. Just don't get.
They will contribute 500 lines in the first day, in whoever's team core that they are a part of.
Ming,
and whoever blocks him, whoever blocks him first, wins.
Vision for 9.5. 11K. Wow.
I want to get this guy Sasi Among Us drip just to see what this guy's like.
0.5. No, I will say Adrian has made themselves a very noticeable presence within RU Court in the past few weeks. I don't exactly know why they showed up, but like they have a ton of. They're very active.
That's crazy, bro. What do you mean? Why they showed up? Are you saying RUGL is not prestigious enough?
Well, no, they were there before RUGL. They were there before RUPL. It was just like a random week in like February, I think. And they just popped in.
Non-computer whiz?
BT Boy either has a good team or the worst chat you'll ever see. Wait, I have to check out BT Boy's team now. Okay, well.
Wait, why did computer whiz not get nom? Is
this is actually going to be a crazy chat. Fiend, Master, do you see this? You got Goldcat, you have Zaus, you have Adrian in the same like one chat. I don't know if those guys can like coexist peacefully.
I don't know, bro. Don Bork
with BT Boy. This will be interesting to see if they run into chemistry issues. On
Bro, I
board.
want to make a really funny joke. Like
Don
sneaky nom, dude, sneaky nom computer whiz, but then the nom didn't go through because they realized that Lyra was on the team.
I don't get it.
I don't exactly get that one. No.
I don't get it.
It's because they wanted tech support, but then they realized,
oh my god, dude! I hate. Oh my god.
That's why I didn't go through.
Interesting.
Screenshot, and I'm also canceling our
report. Yeah, I just saw that too.
You realize that if your team loses, like you guys are out of playoffs, so if you cancel RUPL, it's not gonna make a difference.
I thought they were already out of.
No, they have 2 points, so if they win this week, they need to basically kind of win every week.
Oh shit, Lily's playing for RUPL.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I brought HO.
Well,
anyway, Don Bork is at 12K.
It's like the least surprising thing. Yo, dude, I know.
And he's like, someone tell me who the fuck is Don Bork. That's Don Bork.
Don Bork is goated, bro. Don Bork is goated. What are you talking
about? Look at all them tiers that he plays.
Are you open? Wait, what? Oh no, BT Boy hosted.
Oh
no,
wow!
Wait, what?
Wait, that Don the Gangars have used up all their money.
SM, are you open in the SM forums? Okay, so it's this year.
Okay. Makes a lot more sense. Bro. I'm like, no, because
yeah. I know exactly what you thought. It's not what you were thinking. Yeah.
Who are the hosts? I think like Nat was a host 1 year, no?
Wait, chat, can we look at the Gangars? Do we know they're the first team that has spent all their money? They can only use 3K buys now.
Yo.
Where did all their money go to?
I think Hoop, TY Carter, Jojen.
Yeah, I guess on average, maybe they didn't have one like super big buy, but on average they had a bunch of like higher end people they paid for. Yeah, that makes sense. Evil Genie's got Rafa dude for 3K. Not certain who that guy is, but 3K buy, starting to assemble the army. It's Mysterio Oscar. That's I think Flampokes 2T for RU. And you can see Flam advocating for this guy a ton.
This guy's the GOAT. Oscar's great. Just good vibe.
Who is he?
He's he partakes in the RU court sometimes. He's this Brazilian guy that we had like a side draft league with that was really fun. He's a nice guy. He's just good chat presence.
Someone please nom Indulging Dreams because Metallica's gonna go crazy for him.
Yo, Indulging
Dreams. I had some technical difficulties. What did I miss?
Metallica Nash rock up. You said to nom Indulgent Dreams. low key, we might see that here. They have the money to spend on it, I think. Well, actually, maybe not. Whoa. Wait. Yeah, this is kind of.
Oh,
okay.
Lily Bishop Gaming.
I didn't really notice this before, but if you check out like just the evil genies, they have 11 players. They have 36k left, and then you have.
Yeah, the max is 30k. Okay. That's crazy.
That's so much money.
This is typical a draft. Like you're drafting an army at that point.
Yeah, I mean, I think you have to, right? Picking up Gulch. I mean, they should pick up Gulch. That's a great support. Okay, or not. In liquidation, Gulch for cheap. Wow.
Bro, are you saying we should pick up Gulch? Are you saying that?
Well, I think anybody could have really. Well, actually, yeah, anybody could have put up money for Gulch. He's.
Yeah.
Again, another culture guy. Good
chat
presence.
Question: did Lily just win, by the way?
Possibly. I think. Possibly.
Yeah, I think so.
Just a nice and Bishop moment.
God, I hate that one. Dude,
although Feli's team is kind of farmed by Bishop, so like, I guess
I mean, the minute the gas.
You could take out like Feli portion of that sentence, and that's true. Every team is farmed by the proper Bishop.
Bro, that thing just doesn't die. Okay, like.
Yeah, but like, okay, I could see a Terra Water DMC with like Diamond Storm. That's like the only play.
I guess.
For 5.5. Now it's up to Nemos.
Or he has to play around Sucker, which is good luck with that.
Yeah.
You're a Sabus. Okay. I don't know a ton about this guy.
Oh, I guess you are also not well informed.
Oh God, fuck.
What's your
Mink got owned.
Does he play in seasonals? Is he a seasonal guy?
He was in Swiss playoffs or something. I don't know. He's French.
In Swiss.
I don't think he was in Swiss playoffs, but he went pretty far. I don't remember entirely, but they're a clicker. Why did we throw top?
Okay, so we have acid.
I mean,
that's nice. Is this tier acid? This isn't, right? Tier got banned.
No, I was watching the game.
I think the thing is, you guys still have like such a huge lead. Well, I'm not sure if it actually works though. Actually,
did we sack the? Okay, no, we have a healing wish probably. Anyways, okay.
The thing is, because you guys have healing wish, right? I think it's still perfectly fine.
Oh, that was yeah. You forced it there. Actually, that's nice. I love how no one is paying attention to the draft now. Like it's all about the game.
That is interesting for 3K.
Bro, draft is dead, bro.
I don't know if that's an alt or not.
Hey, actually, acid for 3K is crazy.
Yeah, I wanted to go 3.5, but I was watching the game. I was watching the game, which is why.
It used to be Acid 13, but it's the same spelling.
Acid 13. Okay.
Yeah, that's Acid 13.
He was on my end.
I think I remember him playing for some team tour last year.
I'm thinking on who to.
Okay, wait, Finn, don't rush it. Everyone is waiting, so.
Now, is this Oreo Bond or is it Revelation? That's the question.
Indy. He had a pretty decent RUGL last year, I think.
Finn, check your DMs.
Ended 3. Yeah, they ended 3-2. Pretty good guy.
Good. Okay, so
at this point in the draft, is probably going to go for cheap. I, can't guarantee that for certain, but.
How many?
Okay, or you never know.
Oh, you already did.
Can drop any amount of money and be fine.
Chat, do we want Kindy?
Yeah, why not?
For 8.5. Interesting. Okay, so it looks like Daharan is trying to all in on this Kindy pick. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, I wish we got the defensive boost. That would have been good.
Okay, that's fine. I like that. Okay, now we just have to nom 3 people and our draft is done. So cool.
We've got
Good luck
the
with that.
cash. Fez Clan.
Oh, Mielke is
Okay.
also playing. Okay, now I can focus on RUPL.
Dean, please talk about the draft. Like, please talk about the draft.
Yeah, I'm talking about the draft. Can Ori choreo? No, it depends.
Okay, so the way this draft has panned out is actually kind of interesting. So we have a couple teams now at, basically 3K buys. I mean, Team Liquidation is very low on money. Fez Clan obviously at 3K, legitimately, so are the Gengars. But then on the flip side, we have a couple teams with a lot of money left, and the Evil Genies and Zatu's
Medallic
so.
has 46K, and Squeeby has 36.
I mean, he only has 6 players, though. I mean, that's the thing that's balancing it out. He only has 6 players, so...
They're going to draft an army.
Well, no, they have to pick up 8. It'll be interesting to see which 8 those are, though. Or if he'll again, yeah, he could also just draft an army. We'll see if that happens. Someone's ending up with an army here.
Not someone. 2 teams will have an army.
Well, I mean, those 2 teams might just like bid with each other, and then run one team out of cash, and then they don't have enough money to make an army anymore. Hyperbowl though, 5K.
How many SB slots do we have? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, but we won.
It's 4. It's 4.
Yeah. We have 3 confirmed slots. Okay, cool. Oh, Lily won? Hell yeah! How the hell?
I have no idea.
Let me watch the end game real quick.
I think
we went
Ori.
That was well played.
Oh, excellent. Excellent. Lily's
well
so good. God
again,
damn it.
Please talk about RUGL. Please.
Yeah, to be fair, yeah, we should. Dude, okay.
You can talk about RUPL afterwards.
Hyperball
these
for
games
7K.
aren't going anywhere. Just
Hyperball for 7K is pretty good. He's a decent player.
Yeah, he's a good player. He's a good player.
Is he French? I think he is, right?
Yeah, he's French. Yeah.
That makes sense. Squeeby, Darhan. This team has few French players now. I mean, Squeeby, Darhan, you have Toother, you have Hyperball now. I don't know if anyone else here is French, but those guys at the very least.
Why not, Nick? Come on, man. What is your sense of humor, dude?
I will say a lot of these teams kind of pan out in interesting fashion. A lot of names that have been kind of unknown in RU getting an opportunity to play out here. Quinn up now. Quinn is a Little Cup player, right? I'm pretty sure that's where they.
No, not Quinn. Oh, god damn it.
I think that's where they do most of their gaming, right? Little Cup main.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, Quinn is
But it's a good player. It's a good.
Yeah.
I think I've teamed with them before.
SCL, right?
This guy actually fell for it twice. That's so funny.
It's fucking insane. You're insane.
Yeah, Quinn played an SCL. They were a sub, I think, 0-2. But
for LC, yeah, for
the
the Foxes, the cursed team,
Mm-hmm. An SCL not as an SCL.
Foxes, damn.
Not
MPL.
That was teammate from last year.
Yeah, made me want to tear my hair out.
Yeah, I will say Matt had a few games that were really
I hope he bounces back.
Okay, people need to know to be well informed. There is a person called Mr. Pew Pew on the player list. It needs to be.
Oh no,
my man.
I know Lilia Beast mostly from Black White stuff. We were on the same team together for Cap, and she was very good.
What the hell?
Okay.
Why are you typing in Greek, bro?
Because he's Greek. I want to hack my man up.
Okay, Mens pick them up. Rio Vidal. Senior staff nod.
Ah, come on. Don't be like
Come
that.
on, dude. That's not funny.
Don't be like that. Don't
Not
be like
funny.
that.
Well, they have
French revenge.
Evil Genies have. Well, okay, with their next buy, they fill their 14-player cap, so they have as much money as they want to spend.
Yeah, they have 26k. They can reach up to 21 players. That's crazy.
Bros, the Chinese gang is 6 players only.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
like they're gonna start. Yeah, I just realized.
They have a pretty decent amount of money, but it's like they're holding on for like specific picks. You got to imagine. It's just interesting to think which picks those will be.
Jesus.
There are like quite a few people. Like, I mean, there are a lot of question marks in like these slots. Metallica will play like whatever. Dunox. What did Dunox sign up for? He was like,
I think Metallica has the same mindset as us right now. He's just like, let me just put, let's just get some SP fodders.
Okay.
That's essentially what he's trying to do.
Okay, Squeeby and Daharon really getting after DB right now. So maybe no eight.
The name change, right?
Draft.
What was the name change again?
DB?
Yeah, I thought it was Dreambreaker or something, no?
I don't remember. Let me check.
DB
I'm
has
like very
been
sure this is a
DB.
name change, like a shortened name. I don't remember exactly.
DB has been DB for as long as I've been around. Like
Yeah. Let me see their actual alt real quick. Okay, I don't know.
To be fair, you've been around since 2017, so that's probably not true.
Yeah.
Since I've
Don't
come
forget,
back
Ming is a boomer.
to like the past year, he's just been DB.
Oh, by the way, since you're talking about, here's a fun fact. In 3 days, I'll be officially 12 years old on PS.
On Showdown?
I'm so happy about that. Yeah. I registered on April 15th, 2014.
Oh, mine is actually no. This is Fiend is not my actual alt. So let me check the OG
Yeah,
one.
Arifin. OG, yeah.
December 13, 2013. So I will also. So December.
We have Nemose and Flab up. Looking at this lineup, we have Nemose, Hacker, Dread, Ruffles, Hats, Dusk, Fran, Wait 2 Seconds, Quinn, and Lilia Beast. I don't know exactly how they plan on filling out their slots. I mean, you assume, I don't know, maybe Ruffles goes in
You
Oras.
see the Sulfura 28?
Maybe Fran goes in Oras? Hacker goes in SM. That's what he signed up for. But
Raffles plays Oras. Raffles is gonna be. I predict Raffles to go like pretty good, like to go pretty good in Oras. Like he has
Ruffles
the
had pretty
Zen,
high
like his
expectations
DNA.
coming into RUBD too.
Yeah.
But that didn't really pan out the way we saw it.
I mean, he was really low on time
because he's on another team with Fran.
He's pretty busy.
So we had, yeah.
We got the Chinese guy. We got Chinese. Chaos.
Chaos.
Step in for him.
333.5.
Last owner.
Nice. Okay, so this is someone that Metallica is going in for, and they're just gonna let him go for that. Very cheap. Okay.
Winter Bub.
Winter Bub. It's a funny name.
And that's from who? The BT Boy team? Looks like they'll keep. Oh, never mind. Okay. A little bit of back and forth action. Who knows if Nemose actually wanted that or was just 3.5 is like kind of a weird bid to have, huh? All right. Jam.
Yo, Finn.
No! Oh no! Bro. for Rabbit, if you didn't know, I mean, you didn't know, but when we were planning, I was telling Bluebird, yeah, we get jammed for black
wait,
and white.
No. I'll send him the.
Oh,
I'll send him the thing, the screenshot. Yeah, don't worry. Fucking media.
Oh, Evil Genies picked them up. Okay, cool. They're slowly wrapping out their draft. 6K. You imagine it's just like 2 more players, unless they want to all in on one and end at 17, which would also be fair.
Where the fuck is the screenshot?
Wait.
Okay, I found it.
Rabbit, how do you think people should handle these like kind of last bid situations? So like here, with Evil Genies, you've Squeebie and Daharan. They have 6K. They've passed the player limit already. Would you go all in for one 6K buy and just try and like spend it on one player you like kind of want really, or on like 2-3K buys that just like fall to you and it's whatever?
And what you do is you nom the player you want first for 3K. If they go for 3K, great. If someone gets like 3.5, then you just put a dot sticks basically, and then that's it.
I see.
You
This
do that
kind of,
until you
and I
finish the
guess
draft.
maybe that is what happened here. They picked up Elvira for 3K, so
Yeah, this is
Now they,
exactly what they did.
one more nom.
Did anyone see that knockoff? The
What is
26% in
Metallica
Vegas?
gonna do with the
Yeah.
42K though, Low?
Draft
I mean,
an
he has
army.
enough
He's gonna-
to
he's
have an
gonna-
army, yeah.
Hey, low key, I'm considering Mr. Pew Pew.
Yeah, damn. Of course, dude. It's gotta be value. Looks like a
No,
well-informed
there's
individual.
some decent picks there. There's some decent picks.
ET Boy and
NSV
Canard are in a
slot.
similar position also as the Evil Genies. They have 5K, so it's either going to be just, it's 5K on one player now, actually.
There's a guy named Black U-Turn. Okay. That's weird.
Oh, it's interesting.
Interesting name, yeah. Power of memes.
Looking at the
P5
sheet-
Vials. Yo, are we getting P5 Vials?
Yeah, Viaz looks like a pretty good player, I think.
Remember PU Love Tour?
Yes. They made it very far. They made it very far in PU Love Tour. Which is why I think they
He was
have,
our
like, a pretty-
protagonist. He was our protagonist.
he's a pretty solid base skill set, like it might take a little while to adjust to RU, but certainly not something that would like be above them, Miyoko's still on the board, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
I would
Ooh,
have
that's
thought they got picked up before this point. Uda the Clown is like I think a decent player. I've seen them.
That's kind
with
of
Cap before,
rude.
But Cap is the only thing I've really seen them click behind. So I can't really say if they have a lot of experience with like other tiers. Are you specifically? Gen 8 Cap. They're pretty good. As far as just name recognition, I mean, there are a bunch of guys I've heard of, I think. Like, I've heard of Velcroft, Vetty, Wesley, Scarlet, etc., etc.
Yo, can we
Specifically,
start
RU
timer
wise?
on this? Franklin.
No, bro, we can't.
Ha, get owned.
Oh my
You're
god,
stuck in
dude,
here.
this is taking forever.
I mean, it's their prerogative. They get to spend their time. And is there anyone in the pool that you still, like, at least recognize from name-wise?
Oh, there's a lot, but there are some that I.
Nanchlax? Okay.
I do not know them, but they have been upbid, which is
Yeah,
interesting.
so maybe people have doubted, or maybe this is just okay. So Nemose actually wants them. Interesting.
Probably a Frenchie. Probably a Canard pick. You know.
Oh no, that's Flab. That's Nemose and Flab both team.
Yeah, but the nom came from BT Boy and Canard, so.
Oh, so you think Canard?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know about RU. I don't know about RU, but I know like some good players in general here.
Oh, okay,
or...
he's getting a Chinese army. That's what he's doing. He's getting a Chinese army.
Okay.
Wu Qian Ying.
That's good.
I think that's how you pronounce it. Yu Qian Ying or something. I don't know.
Well, I imagine Metallica will
my...
just kind of like let it rock then. I don't know if anyone else is gonna be picking stuff up. Also, Beraldo was mentioning about Sol and Evie's draft. Yeah, I can't lie. This is they have an incredible draft. Like they might be.
Yeah.
No, I really have nothing to say. This is just an incredible draft. You could probably field this in RUPL and get pretty good results.
Oh, Miyoko, no!
Dang.
Well, it didn't matter. Would have gotten out a bit anyways.
I like Miyoko. He's a great player.
I like
Miyoko. Together
Miyoko.
for like 2-3 different things now at this point.
He listens. He listens when I tell him not to know John.
Not to know John. Okay.
Yeah, no Johning on a counter is kind of cringe. It's very cringe.
Unless it's a no zone tour.
Okay.
Well, I meant a team tour, right? So.
Oh, I didn't hear the team. Okay.
Of course you didn't. Can we lose to Luke?
No. Yes, we can.
Shit.
I like it.
Elect.
There we go.
Hey. I knew I was forgetting someone.
I do not know who Elect is.
Newer RU guy. His voice in the RU room. Workhorse.
Yeah, I like Elect. He's a nice chat presence.
Definitely deserves to get drafted.
Nice.
Okay.
He's also like a fairly active ladderer. You know, he's always, kind of grinding out new ideas, testing stuff on ladder, which is something you really that'll be like high value.
Wait, Finn, wait.
What? Let me see. I don't think so, no.
What a shame. I'd love having.
Okay, then you don't give a shit. Okay, cool. Let me see.
No, I do. I mean, before you know, I would appreciate if you let me know.
Fine.
Selfish fucking prick. Oh. Yeah, I mean, at this point. Wait. Oh, never mind.
I am
Good luck.
Sure, I'm gonna get a bid. If not, that's whatever.
It's a funny thing. It's a funny thing.
And that's going to Metallica. So wants Ineffable. Or not Ineffable, in arrows. Alright. That sets him back one pick for his, potential army that they're putting together.
Oh, it's balloon. Bandit, and I don't think I did that.
This will very well probably be Team Liquidation's last pick.
Damn.
Yes, Legendary Superior was in our RUGL team last year.
Yeah, that's how I remember that. That was a good.
Oh, BT Boy, realize that you only have 5k. Put the 5 on the board. BT Boy, BT. Chat, come on. You only had 5K.
Can we ban them? Can we ban them?
Just drop the 5K. It's not literally the only person that could. Well, actually, no. I guess Lantern Luminosity.
It's not 5K. It's 500.
500, yeah. In Lantern Luminosity, I guess could have outbid them, but yeah, that definitely didn't seem like a Metallica Nashrock pick, so it is what it is.
Oh, buddy, Bluebird, you are walking into a BT Boy joke very soon.
Oh god. Why? Why I'm not aware? What did I do?
You just said you better pay the Team 5 IRL. Then he's gonna draw. He's gonna say something. Probably not. I don't know.
Okay. By the way, it looks like Lily wins.
I think Lily wins. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still a
Can't
bit
stay
For
away.
3K, okay, to the Gengars. I mean, they can again only spend 3K, so it makes sense. No one up
Pronto
there?
Loco is like one of the Italian players, no?
Really?
Oh, is it?
Pronto Loco sounds very Spanish and not Italian. Then again, I do not know those languages.
He's a ladder guy.
Actually, now
Okay,
that you say
thank
that,
you.
yes. No, I have run into this. I remember playing this guy, I think, a couple times.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tamatonga event. Finn, that was a Tamatonga.
3K.
Tamatonga
Vortex,
reference.
I think, also got picked.
Where,
This
what?
was an RUBD pick, right? Pretty sure they played an
Yeah,
RUBD.
yeah. Someone said, yeah.
They were on Time and Trace. They were a bencher for Time and Trace. Cool.
Wait, was Vortex in our team in Time and Trace?
Yeah.
I have zero recollection of that.
He subbed in for you week 1.
No, Squeeby did.
I'm pretty sure that was
Oh, hell
Vortex,
yeah,
right?
Lily won. Let's go.
Played
Yeah. That was well played too.
Oh, no,
Oh, maybe
Kimmer.
they
I
both
wanted
sounds.
Kimmer as well. God damn it.
Will Metallica let that slide for 4.5? That seems to be the
I mean,
next
Metallica
pick.
has the final say in all
And he
these.
does let it slide. Okay. And DK.
Please let us.
Oh, not Namose sliding in with the last minute bid.
Pain.
Pain, bro, pain.
I literally DM'd Metallica like, please let us have NDK. They already got us.
Okay, so who at this
Yeah.
point even has the power to upbid? So, Namose Flab can get 1. Sneaky and Lyra, Lantern Luminosity can get a couple upbids. Actually, they can unless Metallica's going for it, they can have whoever they want. And then of course, Metallica, they have so much money left. Speaking of Lantern Luminosity, that's
Mars
them
Bars.
up to
That's
bid.
that's the name of all time. Mars Bars.
It's a fire name. Sword Shield player,
It-
Naftex player. Kind of an interesting combo to look at. But they've also hit player cap, so they have 2 more buys. Or not player cap, they've hit the minimum number of players. So they have 2 more buys and they can they could have 2 more. They can spend their money however they wish.
I think Lighthouses is the most expensive, yeah.
Yep.
And then Master Chief. But
Nah,
I
who
was
cares
willing to
about
spend like 35 for Master Chief there.
And then Psionical. I mean, that's kind of interesting, right? Psionical Drud. AK. Very interesting stuff.
I am going to bow out because the draft is almost done.
So,
Oh, come
Okay.
on. Stay till
Thank
the
you for
end, bro. You gotta
popping in,
give
Master
some
Chief.
closing thoughts.
yeah. We only have like 2 hours left. as it seems.
Actually, I think Franklin will give his unbiased opinion on all the teams, right?
Yeah. Yeah. There's too many players from our team in this chat anyway.
Yeah, I will give my opinion at the end. I'm just not talking much because
Kanase and Flab are taking their time with this one. This is very...
That's fine.
Yeah, it looks like a very do or die thing.
I mean, it also gives the other players a time to think. I'm not opposed to this.
Yeah. How much money do we have? Well, we have 9. We need 3 more. Ah.
There are
Actually,
only
I have
people capable of upbidding left in this draft. There are 3 teams, that is.
Well, yeah, 3 teams, but I don't think Metallica's gonna...
No, I think Metallica has a very set game plan of what he wants, and I don't think anyone's really messed with that at this point. Interesting. Goober Climbton. Wait, isn't Goober Climbton a Tungst alt? Or is that someone else?
Who? Where? What?
Well, Flam mentioned him in the draft chat. I'm pretty sure I remember... I think Goober Climbton is a... Is he a Tungst alt? I don't know. I can't say for certain. I don't remember.
I'll double check. I don't think there's nobody named... Oh, Goober climbed 2-3.
Jesus GP for 3K, by the way, to Mets.
No, they're
cool
okay. They're good.
Okay.
They're good.
Okay.
Good.
Dragonite NB. Okay. You got to assume this is someone that Metallica had on the sheet.
This guy's Chinese. This guy's Chinese.
Yeah. Evil Genies with their last pick, potentially, of the draft.
Metallica's the GOAT, bro.
Yeah, Metallica's amazing.
I really am unsure of who all is getting picked up. I mean, maybe Chris Chempao could get picked up. Maybe X-Guardian.
Oh god, Chris Chempao. No way.
Axololo, perhaps. Hori, perhaps.
I swear to God,
yeah,
Bluebird, I will cancel so fast if you nom Chris Chempao.
What is Christian? I'm down now that you say it. Like,
please do not.
Who is? What's the lore behind this?
Oh, the lore is just he isn't good and he's bloody annoying. That's just the lore.
Interesting lore.
Uther the Clown, yeah. Honestly, like, why? How is Uther the Clown not been nommed yet? Toxin Alpaca, another guy.
Yeah,
like, these are people.
Toxie is also great. I like Toxin.
These are people who should have been nommed. Velcroc probably should have been nommed at this point. Like Veti, like. Osara's still here? Why is that? Really? Okay.
This would all have been solved if we got Big Tango's aerial. Just saying.
No.
I mean, didn't Elite Gamer Chizo beat you in a seasonal or something?
We don't talk about that.
Yo, y'all want the Fiend Killer. Get Elite Gamer Chizo.
We do not talk about that, okay?
I'm pretty sure
this guy,
did, right?
It was my fault, okay? I could have claimed the act win, but I didn't, and then I lost.
That's always how it goes.
Yeah, but usually, I mean, if they miss the scheduled time on a weekday, I'm like, no, let's play. Let's schedule for weekend. I'm okay with that. Always.
Yeah, that's why you're bottom tier. And people walk all over you.
I mean, this is their last pick. Okay, I mean, if we're looking at their team, right? What do you think they need to close this out? I mean, it's not like they're gonna get like a franchise piece at this point anymore, but like,
did we get NDK? Oh, we didn't, right? Oh god.
I don't even know if there's anyone left who can even provide like just super knowledge about these tiers. I think whoever gets picked would just be like to.
Oh, these are the guys that got down. These are the guys that got down, right?
Yeah, they got Jam.
So funny. It's so funny.
We're too grown as adults, by the way, Finn. We should be ashamed of ourselves.
There's no Wabi KBB. So I guess that's something that really interesting. I mean, they could get a Karas. I mean, there's French players left too.
Karas, nice.
It's been this long.
Metallica just nice.
Yeah, like I mean, that didn't. Yeah. So they get another chance at whoever they want. You know, it's Effie's birthday this weekend. I think it's tomorrow actually, but
yeah, it's tomorrow.
Getting held up today is probably unfun as well. Okay, Veti again makes sense. That was another name I expected to come off the board at some point. Oh, and they're done. So 2 teams have finished the auction. Metallica gets, whoever he wants. And then Nemose Flab have one more bid. And we actually are kind of just in the final stretch of things. There are like 2 teams at one more bid.
Yep.
Basically, everyone's only at 3K now.
Yeah, there we go.
Yep.
There we go. Sense. The indulgent dreams. 18 player team is could have been larger, honestly. Could have been larger.
All right, let's see who Nemose and Flab pick for their last pick.
Hey, Bluebird, say it out loud. Say it out loud right now.
Nah, I don't.
They're tapping a 4 on Scarlet.
Oh, this card is good.
Yeah, she's good.
Cool. Sneaky and Lyra, we'll see if they put any thought behind this or if they're just gonna like start winging it now.
Oh, men's can upbid one more time, right? These guys kept upbeating me every time. Computer
whiz. Finally on the board. 3.5 makes sense. They just want to end in even 3K.
But they have 6.5. That was a bad play. Should have done it next time. Well, okay. I guess they wanted it.
Yeah, I mean they can't. Yeah.
Do it, Finn. Press a button.
How do you spell this guy's name? God damn it.
I think it's 3 like this.
Oh, it's double R and 3 I's.
Oh, what the fuck? Why?
Yeah. I know, right? It's a very reasonable pick. I would not be surprised if Metallica would up it on this guy, but
nope, we have a deal with him.
I would be.
Okay.
We had a deal.
Drew, makes sense.
Let's go. Finally, we bought the player after 2 years of trying.
Yeah.
And that's 3 teams out now. See what Tetris and Ryu got cooking.
No!
X-Guardian.
No!
Oh, fuck. Ah, God. Back to the drawing board, I guess.
Back to the drawing board. Oh, okay. We good.
It's a 1v1 versus guy like 5 minutes before the match.
No.
Wait, oh, men's picked up X-Guardian. Oh, so they're out too. Okay. Sure.
Okay, Finn.
Don't even know
the final stretch. Let's not talk this now.
I have some ideas.
Ryu has Savage the most in
Ryu
the chat. That's crazy. That's
Ryu
crazy.
Wait, I
is
can actually
playing.
say it out
We
loud,
should,
right? Well,
we should
after
have
this.
bought Ryu.
Bro, we're gonna get Ryan. We're gonna get Ryan.
Let's go.
We're
Okay,
just
well,
gonna get
Tetris
Ryan.
and sniped. Now they have to think about who they want again.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Again, Sara's a name. I expect to go off. Toxin Alpaca, a good pick. Uda the Clown, a good pick. Velcroc, a good pick. Why Sags?
Why
Yeah.
Sagaz? Yeah, they're decent.
I think
Oh,
They
it's
always
Winston
ask
is
why
playing-
Sagaz.
Guys, Winsung is playing
They,
RUPL. That's crazy.
they always ask why Sagaz, but never how Sagaz.
Okay, there's Ryan. We see an upbid from the Metallica. Nope. Okay.
No? Let's
Okay,
go.
so Meta has 7 picks. What?
Beautiful. Beautiful.
That could be. That's a 20 person team.
Bro, we got Ryan in 2025. That's crazy. That is crazy. Why the hell is he back in 2025?
Unsure of who that guy is.
What did you
Is he
get
like
him?
some super old head?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was he tier leader of RU at one point? I don't remember.
He's had a very long tier leader history.
Yeah.
Maybe we've had like llamas or someone in here who could.
I don't know
is a
if you
historian of
know
those type of things.
his other username was Hollywood.
I mean, that still doesn't ring any bells. Like, this is too old. This is too old for me to be like aware of. I think.
Yeah, I don't think anyone fucking remembers. Winsung probably does, but yeah. Bro, Winsung is playing RUPL. That's crazy. I gotta watch this shit.
Velcroc, there it is.
Velcroc. Nice.
Again, a name that I expected to come off. And that's it for Lambton Luminosity. GG's to them. Metallica, the first of 7 picks for him. It'll be funny to see who it is. And it is Sara, like I said.
Sara, nice. Sara's good. Sara's very good.
Yeah, but what are the other 6 though? I don't like. They're not 6 names that I recognize still.
Exactly.
Even
It's
from like,
Chinese pick.
just the Chinese
Mahano
players.
Nino. There you go. He knows.
Okay, this is the Avengers Assembly name.
Okay, last pick for the Fiend team. Toxin Alpaca, cool.
Auction, yeah.
GG's.
Nice. And remember,
2 picks
fuck Beatty
left
Boy
for
with a
Tetris
500.
and Ryu. And BT Boy Canard are really going to be the only team with money still on the board. No.
Oh no, some people actually thought Ryan was Sensei Axu. That's not Sensei Axu.
No, Sensei Axu is back to
Yes.
Sensei Axu.
That's what
Ryan
I
is
mentioned.
just Ryan now.
Bluebird. Add people
Wait.
to the team chat.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, I got one.
Ik speel een sigaar. Dan kan ik heel deze man. Dat is toch wel. Ah, toch zo, no. Hey, yo. I'm back. What did I miss?
I'm just inviting people to the server. Who
Yeah,
else?
nothing much. Tetris and Ryu are just thinking about their last
Oh,
2 picks,
Cultier.
which we will get in back-to-back fashion, you imagine.
Oh yeah, Nunez.
Cultier, last pick for them.
Break up. Bluebird, can you get Pap?
Yeah, I will. So right now.
Do you know what this Cultier guy plays? I've heard of him before. I think I've seen him play before. But
He's been playing. He's an OU mainer like Nolzens, and he's been like slowly going into the lower tier stuff. He's a very good player.
Do you know like what old gens primarily he's about?
ADV,
like,
mainly
Smart Play?
ADV. Like he's
ADV.
if you know C, Sparapicantharos.
Yeah.
Like he's part of this this gang, like this friend group that I'm into. Both him and like Voyager was still on the thing, and he's like really good native as well. And then DPP, Black and White stuff.
Has 5 picks now that he gets uninterrupted. So Mokes, first one, cool.
Oh, Mox good drafted, nice.
Everyone except for Ryan.
Mox good drafted. Face up. Oh my god. Is that fucking Ozzy?
Corby Kafka. Oh, RTM is still on the board. That's a good pull from Flame.
Oh, 3 more to go.
Uta still on the board. Again, I will say pick Uta. P5 Viaz also, I think, probably should deserve maybe a nod. Exololo, probably a nod.
I like Voyager as well.
Voyager?
Yeah.
What do they play?
He's
King of King.
SM. SM.
All right.
Oh, King of King is a great Aura Suryu player, so maybe you can double in that. That's probably how Metallica knows him too.
All right, 2 more meta. Put together the 20-player team. Oh, there's Kennard advocating for Mr. Pio Pio. That's
Mr. Pew Pew, I also advocate for Mr. Pew Pew.
Best name of all time.
Absolutely.
King of King? Oh. Nice. Zynaps?
Synapse. Okay, and then the last pick in RUGL.
Drum roll.
Second edition.
Drum rolls, please.
You can't hear it. I'm drumming right now.
Yeah, same. I'm definitely drumming right now.
On bread sandwich. Okay.
He's gonna Voyager.
My man.
Who's Voyager?
There it is.
He's an SMRU player. ADV mainer as well, but very good player overall.
Ah.
Nice.
GG's.
GG's to everyone. I mean, this is a great tour. There are only
Of course,
actually, there are quite a few teams at minimum.
Franklin, you click the copy smog on export for the price list, I think. Wait, let me double check.
I don't do anything.
You have to announce it in the announcements thread.
Yeah, I know, but I haven't clicked anything.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll just keep the mod chat up just so that this is not it stays. I'll take a screenshot in case as well. Remaining players 48. That's a lot of people getting drafted, which is something I always like to see in a farm league.
I think it was a pretty good draft. Like there are so many players I do not know about in this draft, which is good. So I'm curious to see how all of them will do.
Yeah.
I find it difficult to come up with a power ranking just because there are so many players I'm unfamiliar with.
I mean, I think what you can do is just go over each of the roster and say how their draft is. Obviously, you can't really cover the SV slots if you are not aware of that. But you can talk about the slots.
Yeah, but
are interesting.
I also am not really sure who wants to play what and all that kind of thing. So I'm gonna have a difficult time determining right now, at least, what the roster is.
Yeah,
so...
I think what might be the best thing, because there are a couple names here that are like, notable names. Like, for example, you look at the Genies, and a lot of these guys I'm personally not super familiar with. But you have like Squeeby, and you have Suffus, you have Aldo, Seraphs, who have like done stuff with RU. And I think maybe we can just kind of talk about that. But
yeah. And you don't have to go super in depth, just vibes. Like,
well, yeah, I mean, for example, that team, it's interesting. This is Squeeby and Daharan's, I think, first time managing. So we'll see how that pans out for them as a duo.
I'm just gonna say that regarding our team, I don't think we could have drafted like 14 better people than we did.
Oi, let's wait until they get to our team, okay?
But yeah, again, like the Evil Genies, we'll see how they work out as first time manager pair. RUGL was a springboard for some people last year, just as far as managing. That kind of took them into RUBD managing, RUPL managing this year. So it'll be fun to see if Squeeby and Daharan stick with this, or if this is like a one-time thing. But they have like a little bit of French synergy here. I mean, they have Hyperbole, they have, Squeeby and of course Daharan themselves.
Not other. Well, you have Tutor.
Sulfura, Tuther, yeah. So you have a little bit of French synergy there. And then of course Suffis, Squeeby, all the Seraphs, all of them have kind of, played in RUPL. Or actually, I don't know about Squeeby, but Seraph, Suffis, and Mr. Aldo have, and they've done pretty all right for themselves. So I have reasonable hype for this team. I think I have reasonable hype.
Yeah, for like slot wise, for Naptex you have Runo, Big Chungus as well, and then for ADV you got Charmraya. I think Queen of Bean did not wanna play ADV, but she can always support. And then Black and White is kind of weird because like Seraphs is locked out of Black and White, right? So who will it be?
Yeah,
it could be Jam. I think they're Black and White main. Could be Suffis. I think Suffis is locked in out of SV, right?
Yeah.
What else? So the trickier thing is like the fairy gens. I mean, Aldo's probably playing SM or SS, one of them. But then the other slot will be a bit tricky to find. You also have fragments for all gens, so not the worst. He's also pretty decent at the game.
Frank, do you have anything
Franklin,
to add?
This is actually tricky.
Yeah, I was working on the price list. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I don't think there are necessarily bad drafts here, so that's good. If I just go over them quickly one by one, I think the Evil Genies, they have some good players. Squeeby, Suffis, Aldo, Seraph, Runo. I think Fragments and Tutor are also and DB are also very solid pickups. So I think they have a lot of good, decent players, and they have a lot of options as well. So I think that's a fine draft. Empo Storm. That's difficult for me to say. Like in total on this team, I know like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people, or at least I've seen them play.
I have an important question for you, Franklin. Are you gonna be helping them?
No, I'm host. I'm not helping anyone.
Okay, good. Okay, then I'll rate them much lower.
I mean, I'll say for Empo Storm, I have a little questions about like maybe chemistry on this team because there are like very strong personalities. I don't know how well like maybe Heatrinator and Zaus and Goldcat might get along in a singular team chat together.
Goldcat will get along. He's okay. He's just.
I think it's gonna be just fine. I'm not worried about that.
Yeah.
I don't think there are any strong personalities that are gonna create problems with each other in here.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That seems okay. All right.
I mean, at least from people I know, like there are so many people I don't know, so I don't know anything about them. But the people I do know, I don't see them not getting along.
Okay.
Going to the next team. Well, Metallica just kind of drafted Chinese team with a couple.
This is Team China plus Unox and Expo. Basically.
All I can say is that when I'm facing them, I better be subbed out. I am very like matchup-wise. I suck against China. I don't know how, but they always beat me.
Another thing I want to say about Metallica's team is that Metallica's like.
Just in general?
Yeah, Metallica's a beast. He's a super workhorse.
Yeah, I feel like this
Metallica's team is feeling like Metallica's connections finally paying off because he's been helping everyone, and now he has like this quote unquote army, of people that cannot believe it. I believe that they will do very well.
I think the team is gonna do well. Like China also did well in the World Cup, so I don't see a reason why they wouldn't perform here.
They also know, like a lot of them know each other well, so they can work together like synergistic. That's a pretty good plan, to be honest.
All I can say is the non-Chinese speakers will have somewhat of a difficulty because I know some of them are not really potent English.
Yeah. I guess for non-Chinese speakers, they will have a limited amount of people to work with. So that might be an issue.
Yeah, but I'm sure that Metallica will go above and beyond to help them, like regardless.
Yeah. Nashrock and Metallica.
Is that kind of guy?
The men's team, I think they have decent players. The only thing I'm wondering about is like who's gonna support them. Like I don't see a lot of old gen knowledge, and I do not see a lot of SV builders, so that's a little bit of a question mark for me.
Yeah. I also wonder who's gonna play black and white. That team, because they spend a lot on white per second, so I'm guessing he will.
Yeah, I think so too. I think he's a black and white player, so I assume he will play it.
You can also
they got Dusk as well. It's fine.
Yeah.
And Fran with Raffles probably overlap too, tier-wise. I think they'll figure it out.
I mean, for Fran Raffles Pro, I will say that's something we had. Yeah.
I think it's my team, but I think this is the team I have the most question marks for. Mainly in terms of support. Not sure if all of these players are gonna be active to build for themselves, and not only active but also experienced enough to build for themselves. But we'll see. I guess, I mean, maybe they'll just steal teams. That also is the valid strategy here, I would say.
Yeah. Okay, moving on.
All right.
Oh, sorry, go on.
I was just gonna make a mention about the Ruffles Pro Fran thing because I had both of these. This is just what we had for RU Blind Draft and Ruffles Pro. I mean, he came in with a lot of hype, but he was busy. He kind of fell through a little bit, and then we just backed up on Fran, and he was great. He was very consistent, and just kind of got it done. So I just
just want to say to clear it out that like Raffles said it, like he made a post for the SPL season, whatever, and he said that he was like really busy with time management because he didn't get to prep at all, like for side tours or even for SPL. So, like IRL was kind of catching up to him. So I think now that SPL is done, like he has like a more free time, to have fun with the tier and everything. So I think that will go well. Knowing him, like he's a kind of a tryhard.
We went to Luminosity next. These guys are interesting. Sneaky again, coming back off a finals run from last year's RUGL. Brought back some of the people from that same team. I think Miami was on that team. I think Seed was on that team.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure Vroom might have been there. So yeah, I mean, it'll be fun to see how this kind of pans out. I like this team. This is a nice team. A lot of RU mainers. A lot of RU love here.
Franklin?
Yeah, I think this is also. I think they have a lot of decent players and also active players in a couple RU mainers, so I think they will do well. I think they have all the tools to make playoffs and have a good season.
Cool. Moving on. I think to my team.
Then is the
first class.
Nice.
Okay, well we're all on that. So Frank, this was just gonna kind of be on you to.
Yeah.
Well, in terms of known players, you guys obviously have the most and probably like the best. That being said, I'm not really familiar with all the other people, or almost all the other people, so not a lot I can say about them.
What do you mean by that?
I also don't know what all you guys are gonna play. What are you gonna play? Probably.
So the plan is Paprika is probably gonna ORS. Me and Ming will black and white out SS. Sadly, XL signed up for SM, so he's gonna get SM, and ADV is gonna be Oathkeeper. Nunez is gonna be Naddex. He did win the Naddex RU money tour, and his support was Flames of Elixir. So that was like a package deal. So we had 2 package deals to work with: Flames, Nunez, and Master Chief and Axel. So we kind of had to go all in for that.
All right. So the way I see it, 3-3 every week, and then it's up to the other guy.
And then SV, we have. I mean, Kindy is actually pretty decent in RU. Hirosabis is also French. He's decent. We also have like some players like Hori, who's like consistent overall. Toxin is also consistent. Ryan is Hollywood, a former RU peer leader, maybe, or he was like a counselor, big shot in RU, black and white RU. So like he would be nice if we have support in ORS and black and white from him. So yeah, that was the main plan that I was going with.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like you have a good team. I don't know. I'm interested to see how you will fare in SS, and same for Ming in black and white.
Oh god damn it! I hate SS, but yeah.
Yeah, that's where I come in, kind of. Hopefully.
I have my question marks for both of you, but we'll see. Mainly not even only like how well you will do, but also how much you will enjoy it. But
well, I am always okay with Bluebird teams.
Yeah, for some weird reason.
I work with him, so yeah, you guys are gonna bring some offensive crack. I already know.
Okay, next up we have Team Liquidation. So, I mean, this is a very strong team. Like a lot of RUPL players here.
I think this is my favorite team of the draft. I think they have the strongest draft.
Really? Oh yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I would agree with that. This team is very strong.
Yeah,
and this team is very strong.
Especially also because Diogo is already out of IPL, they probably care more about this than they otherwise might have. So I think that's also.
They have a lot of good budget buys. I think Flampoke for very cheap, Confident Waster for very cheap. Lighthouses and Hex were quite expensive, but I mean it kind of balances out.
I think.
I wonder who's gonna build this in SV.
Flampoke.
Yeah, because Evie mentioned it like earlier in the draft.
Flam can build, Oyster can build. I mean, Neomon can build. I mean, they have a lot of builders.
Okay.
Hex will build as well. I think that's not an issue. And like worst case, there are so many teams you can just steal from IPL. Like that's not an issue. And the moment IPL is done, you have IU Open, giving you another tons of opportunities to steal teams from. So in SV, it's really like you can easily steal teams from anywhere, basically.
Yeah. Okay, last team, Gengars.
I mean, I have some question marks on these guys, mostly just because I'm not super familiar. But I mean, they have Tetris, they have Ty Carter, LBN. All of those guys, I rate pretty highly. Hoops too, although Hoops has had a little bit of trouble lately with activity or keeping super consistent results.
I feel like
Johnson's also good.
I feel like they have like 4 or 5 players that are supposed to be their like star players, like mainly just the players they bought first. But for a lot of them, like I can see them doing well, but I would also not be surprised if they go like 3-4 or something. Or even worse, maybe like 2-5 in some cases if you get unlucky. So, and if those are the people that need to carry the team, that might get dicey.
All right. Anything else to add from anybody about any of these teams?
Yeah, I already said, but like overall, I think there are no bad drafts there, and I'm stoked to see a lot of new players. Like
so many players I don't know. So I hope there's gonna be a lot of new talent playing as well, and I get to see some new people going on the street.
Dean, other RUTL, anything you got to say?
I think our draft went almost according to plan. I think I did want LBN, but yeah, he went way too expensive, so like it wasn't feasible. Yeah. But other than that, I'm super happy with our team. Hopefully our
I don't see anything that would
vary. Like the main question mark for our team is SV, especially like okay, you have me and Bluebird. Well, I can SV as well, but obviously I'm locked out. But we also have that old gen knowledge that most of the other teams do not. I mean, the other team that does is liquidation. So yeah, I think old gen wise we're pretty solid.
Okay,
as well as NatDex.
I was gonna say NatDex gonna be pretty interesting to see. I have a lot of trust on everyone here.
I was going to say something about that too. Like just closing thoughts, NatDex. I mean, NatDex was a very heavily contended tier about even being included here, whether or not it deserves a spot. So I am interested to see how the NatDex player base, which we did see some people who signed up. We saw like, Seth, we saw CeeLo, we saw Runo sign up. I'm interested to see how all of them do. Very excited to see what new stuff hopefully comes about from this tour. Like Franklin said, I just want to echo similar sentiments. I'm very happy to see that the tour is as big as it is. We expanded the slots to reflect RUPL, so 10 from 8 last year, and very, very excited to see what happens going forward. But with that being said, I think that's that.
I have one last thing. We should all laugh at BT Boy for leaving that 500.
No, absolutely, of course. For same.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a pride.
But I think that's it. So for everyone who is watching on the stream, or who are, is watching this video afterwards, thank you for, kind of spending your time watching any part of this with us. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, I guess, if you haven't, and we'll catch you next time for more stuff. Don't know what that stuff is, but more stuff. Yeah.
Bye, guys.